Hello to everybody dropping into the stream. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's had a lovely week. Just going to let some more people trickle in, guys, and then we will get it going. Anyone hopping in, please drop a like. Hello to everybody on Abstract Chain, everybody on Twitter, and everybody on YouTubes. We've had a cracking week this week, lads. Not SoRare related, but just PranksPlays and life related. I will get this going very shortly. Hey Mango Chabaloo. What's up, mate? Hello to everybody tuning in on all different platforms. We are live on YouTube, on Twitter, and on Abstract Chain. And I'll be kicking things off in just a moment. Say hello in the chat, guys, if you're knocking around. Always love to hear from you guys. Right, it's now seem about as good a time as ever.
For each your own, for every man a religion.
Hello, hello, good morning everybody. Start the day off with a bit of Ian Brown, mate. Can't knock it, can ya? Forget everything and remember, we're gonna build some SoRare lineups. I am slightly tired, a little bit shatteredness over here. Just got back from Madrid yesterday evening. What an incredible experience that was. Hello to everybody in the chats. Should we build some teams, guys? What do you reckon? Do you reckon we build some teams now? Right. So I've built some limited lineups off stream just so I can save myself a bit of time later. But let's get started with the Premier League. Hello to everybody tuning in on all platforms. Let's get it cracking. Right. So matchups, we've got Forest have got a good game. Look at this, lads. Unique David Raya, that's new. Didn't have him before. So that's going to give us another really good option. Okay, options don't look too bad this game week. So we've got Sells, we've got Edison, and we've got Raya. Ramsdale at home to Wolves could even be all right as well. Kepa at home. Yeah, we need to really do something this game week, guys. We need to do something. Right. I reckon we go for Matt Sells. Cheeky Matt Sells. We're severely lacking in options to go with Sells. Re-in seasons needed. Hope everybody's alright. Sorry guys, right, let's get on with this. So we've got the goalie options, but we haven't really got the other options. Oh, Doku's a midfielder this season. I didn't know that. That looks like a new pickup that PranksPlays picked up here for this. Oh no, we were on the forward spot. That makes more sense. We need a midfielder. GM to the guy chatting on abstracts. You don't have a username. I will call you OX. Right, next up, where are we put in someone else in this team? Why is it just skip forwards again? It's a bit weird, isn't it? Right, let's do Doku in there. And then Tejas Nunes just doesn't really ever score well, does he? Last man tackle there. Assist there. Do we stick a couple of Arsenal cards in here? I reckon they both start. Odegaard and Partey, I reckon both start. Is there another City player that could fit in here quite well? Where's Foden these days? What about cheeky Foden? Should give it Garbadol. GM everybody, GM. Good mornings. Good morning, good mornings. Welcome to everybody joining the chat and the stream. It's the first lineup we've built so far, guys, so you've not missed anything. To be fair. What's your main stream? YouTube, Twitch, X or something else? When we do these streams, mate, we do it on here, X and on Abstract Chain. We stream on all 3 platforms, and then obviously YouTube uploads the lives. So if you ever want to catch them, you can catch them on a YouTube. But YouTube's our main content stream, so that's where all of our videos and everything get uploaded. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell. Hello everybody over on Abstract and X. Loads of people here. Good to see it. Get cracking with these lineups. Right, so let's go Matt Sells in this one then. We're just kind of a little bit like, what do we pick? Because it's Arsenal versus Chelsea and we've got a lot of Chelsea. A lot of City and a lot of Brighton, but they're all playing each other. So it's like, who the fuck do you put in this team? What do you reckon here, guys? Tricky, isn't it? That's not going to work. They're playing against each other. Stupid boy. We're going to have to do sales with some Chelsea stuff. Is that what we're going to have to do, innit? Elliot Anderson in there. And then the extra spot. Let's find someone cheeky. Saicedo's been on a good bit of form, isn't he? Came off early in the last match, so he could start. Let's do that. We don't really have much of a choice, do we? To be honest. How was it in Madrid? Crazy. Yeah, mate, that was mental. What an experience. If you haven't, I put a little teaser up on Twitter yesterday. Like a 1-minute clip of some of this crazy shit that we saw around the game. But I won't spoil too much because that's the next match day vlog. So yeah, we can look forward to that. Do we put Reece James here? He's better, isn't he? Bit tired. Now I'm back, so I only got back yesterday evening, but raring to go to build these lineups. Right. Kepa has some stinky matches, doesn't he? Let's go down to Prem Classic. Raya, Gabriel, Partey. Have you ever been to any Balkan game? MYB Zvezda versus Partizan or something else? No, I haven't. But it's definitely something I want to start exploring a bit more with the content, is going to some sort of, wouldn't say smaller games, but like we do a lot of like high-end VIP stuff, so it'd be cool to to go and, you know, see the real side of football as well. So keep your eyes peeled for some of that stuff. Well, we've got all the Arsenal players moved out of there now. Let's see what we've got left. Who do you reckon's got a better chance here, guys, of keeping a clean sheet, Kepa or Ramsdale? I'll build the rest of this out now. Should we do like a YOLO Brighton thing here, in case Man City flop it again? To do that, and then who do I put in goal? This is where I need your help. So I would appreciate it. I would appreciate the help, guys. I feel like both keepers have like a really easy chance of conceding 3. And Brentford are alright, aren't they? We go Kepa. Tony Wong, good to see you, mate. Love seeing the usual guys in here. How the devil are you? Hello, thanks for all the comments over on Abstract as well, guys. Good to see you. We do these streams twice a week. We do it on a Tuesday and a Friday, 10 till 1. So if you ever want to catch us again, that's the times that we are live. Dun 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 dun. Urian. Let's get some city stuff going. Smith Rowe's been really disappointing, isn't he? Thought he'd smash out over there, but no. Inside CISO. Right. It's just a chuck together. Southampton is weak in defence. Yes, they are very weak in defence. That's why they're bottom of the league with about 7 or 8, 9 points or something stupid. They are terrible. So this is why this is the like throwaway Prem Classic lineup. We may as well make it though. Right, La Liga in season. See, we were a bit short in Prem, guys, because we usually have Liverpool and Newcastle, but they're obviously playing in the Cup final this weekend. Oh. Right. So, in the La Liga, we have SoRare's got an okay matchup away from home. Heinz at home, but Valladolid have been pretty bad. Courtois was an okay game. Mamardashvili away to Girona. Bit of a tricky one, isn't it? With the goalie spots here. Let's see what else we got before we commit. Let's see who else is going to play. Alaba definitely starts. It's going to be tricky to pick the Atleti players after just playing 120 minutes. Rodrigo de Paul came off injured. Yes, Eldorado still play limited. I've already built, if I go on here you can see, I've already built 3 Prem in seasons, 3 La Liga in seasons. I'll just do this now because we never get time to do it on stream because we sit here and deliberate far too long on stuff that we shouldn't be. But this is how we play the game, you know? So yeah, we do play limited, but it's a lot of less priority than this stuff, you know? I might have to use a classic player in that spot. Have we got any forwards that we can use? We've got Griezmann. Okay. It's a bit naff, innit, really? Feel like we might have to leave Courtois for a classic lineup. And then if we do that, then we just pick a couple of classic cards to go in here with these guys. I'm not too keen on using De Paul or Lino or Gallagher at this point because of the match the other day. And they all got ran into the ground. Saul's been pretty good recently, hasn't he? He's on a good little run of form here. Assist. That was just AA. So yeah, it's not just decisives he gets, is it? He gets good AA. Let's go Saul in this one. So I want to use some of the other guys in classic. one more spot here. Danny Olmo came off after 70, so what we reckon he's going to play? They played a cup game in the middle of that, didn't they? So the last match in the league, he did really well. About that one before that, yeah, he came on at 45 minutes. Right, let's do that for that team. Feel free to chime in, guys, if anyone's got any thoughts on any of the, the lineups. I'd appreciate it. Don't even know who to captain in this spot. Let's go Grizzy for now. Probably have to revisit our hang on, let me build La Liga Classic. Just one team. We've got a good chance of winning this if we pick the right players, I think, if Madrid play well. Gonna have to choose Vinny there. And then Jude. What do you reckon for Madrid? So they're second in the league, so they still really need to prioritise what's going on here, and they're only playing fifth, so they can't field too weak a team. Modric started midweek, so I'm worried about him. Jude played all 120, but this is Jude, right? Jude's the kind of guy that'll play 120 and then go play 90 again. Vinny came off. Alaba didn't play. And Camavinga came on as a sub, so in my head, that's maybe force safe. I mean, we could go, instead of Bellingham, we could go Vasquez, because he's probably going to play because he came off the bench. Could go Tchouaméni, he only played 65, but although his scores are getting better now he's back in midfield, it's like risk reward of not playing Jude, you know? Do you reckon anybody got any thoughts on the Jude pick? I'm going to leave him in there for now. We'll stick Vinny as captain just to... No, stick Jude as captain. Again, we can come back to that. Right, what can we build here still? In-season goalie. It's going to be really tough to pick this spot. Do we think that Atleti could put on a good defensive display against Barcelona after being heartbroken in midweek? What do we think? What do we reckon? We can choose one more classic card here. What do you reckon? Cucho? Do we risk a Cucho in this spot? We do love Cucho, don't we? A good lad. Can they really afford to rest Rudiger right now? Valverde, looks like he won't be playing. It's annoying. It'd be nice to use Valverde in that spot, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think it would. But right, let's go back to who are we gonna choose? I'm gonna go Rudiger or Cucho or something. Right, I don't think it's worth even looking at another lineup for that. La Liga Classic maybe. Let's see what we got left. Let's go Jan or Black, Jimenez, Llorente, Griezmann, Alvarez. Let's just do a stack, see if they somehow randomly do it. Alvarez is the guy, isn't he? Again, guys, anybody want to chime in? I do listen to the chat. Appreciate all of you guys that are here watching. Quickly just check something, guys, one moment. Go Cucho then, at least a good fixture. Yeah, boy. Cucho all day. Right. Are we going to have one of them game weeks where Hradecki just doesn't play? Surely not, right? They're second in the league and they're playing Stuttgart. Stuttgart are good, so... Also, we've got the Kovar here, but... It's never easy to predict that, is it? What have we got here? It's Geertruida actually getting decent minutes now, is he? He was so good last season. Was it last season he was at Feyenoord? So good. Grimmy Xhaka, Shiki, and then we need one more Donny in here who is a in-season. Sane's a good shout for that, right? Sane's clutched up for us over the last couple of months. Do we mix a Sane in here? Oh, I would love to use Scov Olsen. I miss Scov Olsen. What a guy he was when he was at Bruges. Frimpong. We go for the stack, but I think maybe we don't. We get the Sane into as a nice differential. Captain Grimaldo. This is always a safe option, right? Always a safe option. Good old Grimaldo. Grimalgu. Is it Grimaldo or Grimalgu? Gracia at home. Get Gertruda in there with him. And then Goretzka. It's annoying, isn't it? Sheshko, baby. Do we chuck a Scub Olsen in here? Because all the other Aura Frimmers. Kim and Jae, is he not likely to play, is he? Against 14th in the league. Do we have like any weird guys down here that might come in? Could Stanisic play this game, guys? Why not, right? What about a Josip Stanisic shout? If he plays, that's huge, right? If we get that right. Need an in-season, and we can't use Bayern. Sorry, Dortmund, because we're against them. Frimpong, it's such a bad run of form recently, though. Okay, I think we commit to what's his face now, and then we come back to this later. I think that's safe. Gonna give it Sesko because I love him. Right, team 3, we can probably build out the Dortmund in-season team somehow. Maybe not. Who have we got here? Gross, Garassi, and then we need one more. Chan, Adiemi, Kareem the Dream. Cool. I mean, should we captain Schlotterbeck here? Should we captain Schlotterbeck here? Maybe. Yeah, let's just do that. Bundes Classic is always dreadful. The rewards in this are always terrible, so we'll just throw together something that isn't stupid, so we can still use some cards elsewhere. Give them Scov can play this one. Where's Adley? Right, we'll do that because I don't really mind using these cards here to potentially win bugger all. Alright, champion season. This is where things get a bit spicy. First against second, PSG. That's going to be a nightmare, isn't it? That's going to be a bloody nightmare. Monaco have had a rest. Lille haven't. They played midweek. Do we do our little thing that we do with our Monaco guys? Hello to everybody watching. Hello abstract watchers, X-watchers. X-watchers sounds a bit funny, doesn't it? Sounds a bit dodgy. People watching on YouTube too, legends. Forward. Chupa Akpom, when did we get him? Ex-Arsenal, mate. What a guy. Smashed it when he was out in Netherlands. And when he was playing in the Championship in England as well. Good player. What about that for a lineup? Is that a little bit over the top? Surely these 4 here are safe starters, and then David you just have to go for, don't you? Because he is Jonathan David, and he's just the only guy that count on out of them. I reckon we do that. Jonathan David is our outlier. Give it Akluche, because is that how you say it? Akliuche, not Akiluche. Akliuche. Oui, mon ami. Hopefully he has a good game. And then now let's try and figure out who we think is going to play. Beraldo for sure. But like Coutinho can be that guy who just is not going to miss this match. Along with him and him. Boom. Did we just become best friends with PSG? Because we nailed their lineup midweek as well. And it wasn't easy. So, you know, full respect to us for doing that, lads. Full respect to us for doing that. One memento. Sec, guys, sorry, not being very entertaining right now, am I? My bad. Let's trust Due in this game because he will play. I'd hope so. People are going to flame me for that, like Dembele. Right, team 3. Who have we got left? In season wise, we've got Chev. Not in season, we've got Karl Heinz, so we'll do Chev. Chev the chef. Vanderson's been pretty good recently. Chao Henrique scored 100 recently. Some really good AA in that game. Played 90 in the last, didn't do so much, but it's like his one little peak that was, wasn't it? The rest of his scores are pretty dry. Not gonna lie. Pretty dry, not gonna lie. What do we think? Is Vanderson a good shout? I think Vanderson's a good shout here. He loves it. He loves it, he does, the boy. He loves it. Zakaria, Kamara, Remy Cabella. He came off early. He came off super early. It's Remy Cabella. Has Remy Cabella got the cojones to pull out a good score here for us, guys? I don't know. Keep saying I've got loads of notifications on Abstract, but I don't. Hello to everyone on Abstract. There's no tips or anything. I'm getting confused by that. Right. I'm tempted to go Remy Cabella. Casaday's got a good game though, hasn't he? He's been alright recently. Do we risk a Casaday here in Team 3? Is there Emery? Again, he's just not been hitting great scores, has he? He's not been hitting those scores that we want to see. Don't know why I'm going American today, but we'll roll with it. Cabella will play. I've convinced myself that Cabella will play. Sue me. Sue me. Then if anybody saw that clip on Twitter as well of me suing in a public park in Madrid, it was like so many people there as well. It's so embarrassing. I think I've like slightly pulled my groin. I'm like so old and unfit. I've like hurt myself like doing one thing that was you know, it took a little bit of fitness to do. It hurts. Who do we plonk in here then? Tempted to go Vasquez. This is Team 3, remember. I'm kind of avoiding the Chelsea lot because they're playing Arsenal, and I just don't think Chelsea are going to be able to. I feel like Arsenal are too good at the moment for someone like Chelsea to come and derail. We managed to rest as well midweek, so our best players should be strong. Let's go Lucas Vasquez, and then one more. Let's go him, Xavi Simons. He's got the home fixture, so we'll just give him captaincy and move on with our lives. Let's go down to under 23 because we haven't actually built a lineup for that yet, and I'm worried about goalkeepers now. We need to keep Schulte for MLS. Looks like it's Cole Hine or no one then, isn't it? Cole Hine. Who's got some matchups here that we don't mind spamming? First against Sick. Let's go him there. Then let's go... Who's this dude? When did we get him? It's like a craft or a reward or something, that guy, isn't it? I'm not sure who to use. Hey Jay Young over on Abstract, thanks for tuning in, mate. Hope you're enjoying the stream. If anyone's got any shouts for this under 23 lineup, let it be known. Morning Blue Clark, good to see you, my friend. I come back to my office today, Blue, after being away in Madrid for a couple of days, and I was like, oh, imagine if the Futera package is there. But it wasn't. Still haven't got that yet. It's been dispatched though, from what I've heard. So soon, guys, we'll be opening the new Newcastle collection box thing from Futera. The guys that make those really cool premium sports cards. So we'll do an opening on stream soon of that, as soon as it gets here. And they've sent us something from Futera United to show to you guys as well. So really excited for that to get here when it finally does. But it's coming from Thailand, so I'm not expecting it to be super. You've got more stuff coming too, have you? Nice. I think I might start getting into footy cards, you know. I've got I was going through some of my old cards and stuff I've got from Pokemon, and I've got loads of like old Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. And there's actually a shop near me that buys singles, so I'm half tempted to. We don't have Mika Birif at Unique Eldorado, unfortunately. Let me just check. How do you spell it? Nah, don't think so. Nah, I think we've got him in rare or super rare. Arsenal could do with him right now. Wish we never sold him. Looks like a really good player. Right, midfielders. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm thinking of going in. I've got like the full XY Evolutions Pokemon set. Like, I've got all of the super rares, all of the full arts. I've got a couple of like holo Charizards. Yeah, and I'm thinking of getting into footy cards. They sell graded football stuff there, and I'm thinking of like maybe getting just start collecting all sorts of Arsenal stuff that's graded, or maybe see if I can get a booster box or something. It depends what they sell in there. I just need to know a bit more. I think Futera is probably going to be out of my personal price range just because of how pricey the boxes are. But yeah, that's why I think I might start collecting singles or something. Balogun and Birif both come from Arsenal to Monaco. We are stuck with Jesus. Yeah, exactly, Eldorado. Monaco, like, they love Arsenal, Monaco, dude. I don't know if you follow them on Twitter. They're always like tweeting out about how they've got the Hale End graduates and, you know, the red and white. They love it. They absolutely love Arsenal. Oh, you've brought some Arsenal cards, Blue. Nice. Who have you got? This stream's going really off topic, isn't it? But I don't care. I absolutely love the cards at the moment. I was on my journey there and back to Spain. I was just watching openings of so many boxes of cards. I'm getting all excited about it. Alright, let's finish this lineup off. I feel like the goalie's going to just screw us here anyway, so let's not like go over the top with who we're using. Your bay's been great recently. Let's go for a Yashiari because we'd never use him in the main lineup for Bruges, so let's do that. Home 60%, home 74. Who do we captain here? Let's go Yorbe just because he's been scoring loads. I'll never forget when they sold Balogun over Nketiah. Yeah. Problem is, I liked Eddie, but he just isn't good enough, is he? Seen it at Palace. When he went to Palace, I thought he'd be able to do more than what he's doing over there, but maybe he's actually just not that good. Right, we all know what I'm building here. Oh, Jesus, look at that. Boss Gagley can come into this lineup. He is allowed. Vanaken, can you stop being so rubbish? Oh, we've got some unopened Arsenal packs. Nice. What are they, like vintage ones or Futera stuff? Like, yeah, I tried to get Futera guys to. They sound different this year by the looks of it. Okay. Hello, Dean. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Who's Bruma? Is Bruma another card that we've won? They don't play him in the Champions League. Looking at this, they don't trust him. Oh, he's just coming from Braga, and when he's played in the league, he's looked all right. He's 30 as well. Anybody know anything about him? Yeah, Blue, open them. Open them, Blue, open them. If you get anything good, tweet me. I want to see. Good day, TPK. Hello, everybody jumping into the stream. Everybody waking up now? Is everybody waking up? Was I live too early or something? Yeah, anybody who doesn't know what SoRare is, that's just jumped in from the Pranksy tweet, mate, I will help you understand it the best I can. Just let me know. Right, forwards. Jutler, play 58. Yeah, Jutler is the best. Jutler is the best. And then, did he play all 90? He did. I hate it when De Kuiper plays all 90 because you're just never sure what to do with him after that. What day is this game on? The 16th, so 15th. So it's on Sunday. And they played when? When did Bruges play? Was it Wednesday? They played Wednesday, didn't they? So Martinelli, first goal of the season card, 23-24. Nice. Eldorado stuck with Contender Limited only this season, but I hope to invest more next season if I can. Goal is to have an all Arsenal stack. That's sick, man. Yeah, I hope you can. It's evening here in Malaysia. It's 6:30 PM. Okay, so it's not too early for you then. TPK, that's good. Gabby 6 out of 10 gold card for a brace against Leicester. Gabby, do you mean the Martinelli card? If not, Gabby 6 out of 10 is a jersey mint. If it's the centre back. Our wall at the back is Gabriel. Ole ole, ole ole. He's number 6 for Arsenal, but I think you probably mean Martinelli, don't you? For a brace against Leicester. Jesus. Oh, Gabriel Jesus, even worse. Jesus Christ. No pun intended. Right, guys, who do we put in here to finish off our we can use a classic. Do we chuck Oji in it just to like really take the piss with the lineup? Or is that too much, guys? Like, are we taking the mickey a little bit here? How about we go? Oh, screen here. Let's go. Where's Jutler gone? Jutler. Why do I have to scroll so far down to find Jutler? He's been brilliant recently. Stop mocking it. We do that, and then we can use the other Boskagli to make our chances better, right? And then you have to just captain him, don't you? Just move on with life. What were your scores with your Atletico and Real Madrid stack? So I believe the Atleti stack won. Let me have a look. Let's have a look together. It was a crap game week, FYI. Let's get rid of that. We almost won everything though. What teams were they? They were classics, weren't they? In season. European champ. I don't think it's that one. Oh, it was. Yeah. So there's the score from that. I think we lost the points to win it after the match ended. I think we got opted out or something. Pranksy said to me, I wasn't really keeping an eye on it because I was at the game. But yeah, Pranksy said that we were winning basically all of the unique competitions at one point. But yeah, game week ended up with £23.46, lads. So it doesn't always go well, even if you've spent 1,000 ETH, you know. PP stream. Right. Where were we? Where were we up to? We were doing Challenger in season, right? Okay, so we made this lineup first for Challenger in season. This is a pretty nasty team here, isn't it? Oh, Jesus. Right, let's build the next one then. What can we get out of this? So, lacking of the in-season goalkeepers, but we've got plenty of in-season players. So, half tempted to. Mignolet has not kept any clean sheets recently. Did you pick a winner from that Atletico versus Real Stack? Not yet. I'll do those sort of giveaways after. I'll do that giveaway later today. I haven't had time, guys. I've been travelling backwards and forwards through Madrid and stuff. And yeah. Franksy's been chucking up. Tell you what, guys, what should we do? Should we do a little competition for the stream? How's everyone feel about that? Should we do a little competition for the stream? Right, I'm gonna quote tweet the Pranksy tweet, guys, and I'm gonna make a competition. Let's try and get some more people into the stream so we can all have a lovely time and just vibe with each other for the next couple of hours. We're live till 1 p.m. today. Right, let's do give. Oh wait, I can't spell today. What should we do, guys? We'll give away a limited card, but what should we do? Should we do like retweet the stream or something? What's going to be the best way of getting more people to view? Yeah, we'll definitely do a giveaway, guys, because we've done alright recently, and you guys have been helping on that. So let's give back a little bit. Sorry, guys. I know you're waiting for me to build lineups. Let me just get this tweet out. Right, guys. So I've just posted a tweet. If you want to go and interact with it, I just quote tweeted Pranksy's most recent tweet when he was telling people to come over and view the stream. So yeah, if you guys go chuck a retweet on that. Right, sweet. Yeah, guys, go over and retweet that, the Pranksy post. And what I'll do is, before the stream ends today, I'll pick one of you guys in the stream to win a limited card. I'm not sure what card yet, but I'll make sure it's someone that plays and is usable. Right, let's crack on. Muzzolera, because we can then go Bosky. Or if we're doing that, do we just do the Benitez here and just hope they get a clean sheet for once? I think Kochu, great shout, absolutely awesome player. Noah Lang was rested against Arsenal, so you've got a good waddy chance of him playing, isn't he? And then where's the other smash up? What's his name? Pavlidis or something, isn't it? Yeah. Pavlidis loves it. Thanks, guys. I can see you, Eldorado and Blue Clark, straight over there, interacting with everything. Love to see it. Thank you, everybody, giving us the love in the comments over on Abstract. Legends. Absolute legends. Everybody's a legend who's part of this community, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Alright, let's get on to the next lineup. I think that's a really strong one we've just built there, though. Right, then we're going to go for a bit of Feyenoord. Boya. FC Twente. He looks alright. I don't know if Sadalek bloke. He looks alright. In seasons. Ledesma. I can't remember the last time Ledesma actually got a good score. See what we've got forward stuff wise. Who have we got? Marcus Edwards. He's alright actually, isn't he? Has he just come over from Sporting? Yeah, Marcus Edwards. Something about Marcus Edwards, isn't there? Let's go Bruma, and then we can use a classic in here. Wait, do we have Hanko? Maybe we put Hanko here. Or Hartman. Is Hartman playing, guys? Sadalek has been my guy this season. I can't use Sadalek in this lineup blue, can I? Because of well, I could, but it just doesn't make sense to do that, does it? Trauner's back. He's alright, isn't he? Where's Hanko? Oh, Hanko did. Oh no, Hanko suspended. That's what happened. Hanko suspended. I don't particularly. I feel like Luis has some good muscle injury. Came back, played 70 after being out for a few. He was just warming himself up, weren't he? Joey plays, surely. Surely Joey plays. Surely. What's going on with him these days, guys? He was such a beast, and now he just seems to be in and out of the team all the time. Is it like just trying to get back to full fitness? Bamba. Who are some of these guys? I've never seen them before. I'm going to stick Beerman in there. It is the third lineup, isn't it? And I'm going to go Marcus Edwards captain just because I bigged him up. Because he was playing in a better league before. Okay, so that's all the in-season challenger teams done. Oh, here we go. We haven't done this yet, have we? Let's do God Squad first. My bad. MLS, guys. This is where it gets fun. This is where the fun starts to happen. So we've got a smasher with LA. Ustari's banned. So we'll have to go like a Kalinia or a Blake maybe with the Miami guys. Let's try that. Yeah. Busquets plays 90. I don't even play 53 minutes. So Busquets. Where's Messi? Guys, why do we think this is a thing? Like, what's the issue? Anybody know the issue with Messi? Anybody in here that actually knows what's going on with Messi? Because this is really annoying. Like, why is he like, I don't know. I picked him in the teams for last week and he did come on. Came on and played 37 minutes. And he just plays, doesn't he? He just plays. Surely. He just plays. And then we don't have to think too much about it. Right? If not, he comes off the bench 100%. So we're captain SoRare, and like I keep saying, move on with our life. Hugo. Muscle overload. Mate, Messi's not got that many muscles, surely. Probably getting ready for upcoming international team matches. Oh, that's so lame actually, isn't it? Yeah, you're right. That's probably the issue. Is that he cares more about his country than Miami, which is understandable. But if he's going to be on the bench, then bring him on, surely. Or do we just not risk him, lads? Because we've got so many good MLS players. It does seem a little bit silly, you know. Like we can do that. Kai Wagner and Andre Blake double up, and then we've got the free smashing MLS guys. I have to captain Suarez because he's more than likely gonna slap. Okay, so then we can still build a really good team here. We can go Lloris. We can go Hollingshead. No, we need to use in seasons. Edmondson, he's been great. Evander, no. Delgado, Boanga, and then Evander. Give Boanga a shout, and then the third team can have Kalinia and all the other legends that we haven't used. It's pretty disgusting, guys, isn't it? When you actually watch these MLS teams being built, it's pretty outlandish, isn't it? And the fact that it was 5 in seasons in each lineup too, it's absolutely crazy. Conclaves. Tuesta. Used to be at LA, didn't he? Is that what card that is? Yeah. Ball knowledge. Right, let's stick Tillman in there then. Forward option is going to be Gabriel Peck. I need one more in-season player to fill this out. Should we just go Goncalves? Denki. That's who we want, Denki. No, because Denki's against Kalinia. Denki's not the good shout for this one. Go Goncalves. And then hope that Peck does something. Hello everybody over on Abstract. Those people over watching us there. Hello, hello, hello. Any tips that we get in through Abstract, guys, we'll go back into the stuff for the stream and PranksPlays content. So any tips that we receive over there, much appreciated. SoRare made MLS more popular than Messi did. Yeah. Blue Cloud, I don't like the new SoRare UI. I've not really had a look at it yet. Zaha? Question mark. Where is Zaha? Do we have a Zaha? We do have Zaha. Yeah, mate, he's not in season though, so this has no chance of hitting the thingamabob. If we use Zaha, then we can't go for the golden goal, which is like 4 weeks worth of money, I think, at this point. So it's like $2,000 or something like that. So I think we just risk the 5 in seasons. I mean, this is team 3 as well, so, Anfield. Morning, SoRare. Morning, Dazbala. Atleti VIP was brilliant, mate. The experience was really class. And basically, we were sat in like some neutral VIP end. And there was Atleti and Real Madrid fans both in it, wearing their own colours, chanting the songs. And it got a bit zesty towards the end, to say the least, mate. Like, the couple of clips that I put on Twitter, if you go and have a look, you'll see, yeah, this Atleti fan was sat in front of me and he kept on trying to dig everybody out that was a Real Madrid fan. And then, yeah, ended up like starting on a female and stuff, yeah. So, yeah, it was pretty wild, not going to lie. It was pretty wild. Right, and then we can make some good lineups here too, guys, in Classic. Couldn't get that at an Old Firm game. Nah, mate, they shouldn't have done it yesterday either. I don't understand it. Like, I don't get it. Like, I didn't realise how, like, strong that rivalry was. Like, and yeah, it was a bit mad. It was a bit mad. It shouldn't have happened. I don't understand how that they allowed it. But yeah, like, the Atleti fan that I'm talking about was in the wrong 100%. Like, he was, he could have just let people come and enjoy the match. Like, if he wanted to be such an ultra, he should have got himself some tickets in with the fans and not in the, you know, neutral VIP bit. But alas, I don't care. I had a great time, and he gave me some brilliant content. So, yeah. Where's Banga? Good team, good team, good team. Let's go Banga at home. And then let's knock another team out here. We've got the Schotte and Shalbeko. Edmondson as well. Lucho Acosta hasn't quite hit the same as he has before, did he? So it's really hard to even choose who to pick from these players, you know? I'll stick Zaha in. Zaha at home. Go Busk and I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Who would you captain here, guys? Who would you captain here? I'm leaning towards either Shabeko or Busquets. Who would you captain out of this lineup here? Hello, everybody over on Abstract. Sorry I haven't been interacting with you guys much. Appreciate you all being here. Anybody on Abstract's got an idea who I should be using? Make sure you chuck a comment out, guys. I do listen to the chat and I do take your guys' opinions on board. But yeah, stuck on who to captain here. The triple A or the double A? Chubeko didn't start last game, so it gives him a good chance to start this game, right? And that's how I view these things. He was rested. Nemanja Mihajlovic. Did I say that right? Mihajlovic. I'm good, mate. How are you? Busquets for me, and SoRare says. Blue Clock Zaha scored well first two. I'd go for him. Corey Ginter says Busquets. PranksPlays, do you mind telling me if John McCarthy will start for LA Galaxy next game week? No idea, mate. To be honest with you. Couple of Zahas, couple of Busquets. We'll go Zaha just in case he bangs a couple of goals in. Don't think we can make a third team, can we? Nah. Alright. We move down to... What have we got left to make? We've got... There was Champ Classic. We didn't make anything there. Oh, we have no goalkeepers for it. That makes perfect sense. Okay. That's a bit weird, actually, isn't it? I feel like we're missing something. We should be able to make a lineup there. Wait a minute. We didn't make Challenger Classic yet. We're moving over to All-Star already. What silly boy. Right. Mignolet, Michel, Van Aken, Jutler, Tazzolis. We'll just do a stack here because we love these guys. Mihajlovic. No worries, mate. Dazbala, mate. You just made that more confusing. Mihalovic. Yeah, blue cards. Oh yeah, it makes sense now you say it like that. Mihalovic. I'm not trying to mock your name either. I'm just genuinely really bad with these kinds of things. But no, I appreciate you being in the stream, my friend. It's nice to know we've got some Serbians in here. Mihalovic. Nemanja Mihalovic. I need to go Serbia and watch your team play. There we go. I'm a man of culture. Should have seen me with my Gracias Senors when I was in Spain. You guys would have been proud. Oh, you guys do crack me up, honestly. Why is Fabio Vieira out? What happened to Fabio Vieira, lads? Was he suspended or something? That looks like a suspension, doesn't it? Yellow card, yellow card, yellow card, suspended. Liking the look of Tolby at Bruges. Yeah, Tolby's really good. We'll use Tolby, because you just said that, mate, we'll use Tolby in this lineup. If we have him. We don't. Right, never mind. I think we've got him at the other... we've got him in the other wings. Best derby in Europe. Come watch Red Star Belgrade Partizan, bro. Yeah, mate, I would love to go and watch a game like that. When me and Harry were at this game at the weekend, we midweek, sorry, we both said, like, it would be sick to, like, maybe do, like, a series where we go and watch these kind of massive derbies. Like, I'd love to go to Argentina and watch, like, River against Boca. Is that one? Yeah. Like, going to, like, the VIP side of football's great, but it's also good to go and see, you know, the other side of things. Lopez was out for the last match against Chelsea. Why was that? Is that a suspension again? Yellow card there. Midtjylland, they're in the same league, aren't they? I don't bloody know. If I risked Vieira here, should I risk Lopez as well? Skriniar. Bartaki. Skriniar. Charlton versus Welling, mate. Mate, Blue, I would 100% go Charlton versus Welling. If you come, just don't go north or south. They'll kill you, bro. Haha, go east or west and enjoy. Why would they kill me? I'm quite charming. I reckon I'll be alright. At recent time, most hated derby was in Bosnia in Mostar. Ooh. Clubs from both clubs burned flags from other. Oh, that is spicy, that is. Ouch. You would hate it, wouldn't you? What team do I support? Streamer69. I support the best team in the world. Have a guess. Guess. You can guess. Get 2 guesses and then I'll tell you if you don't get it in the first 2 guesses. Got Sabe. What was that red card? Oh yeah. Poor bloke. Getting sent off, mate. That was a bit harsh for him. Morata. I'm spending far too long on this one, aren't I? Let's do that. Alright. What are we building now? All-Star? All-Star Unique, I believe. Yep. Cheeky Keylor Navas. FC Copenhagen games are incredible. Atmosphere is always scary but amazing. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Jacques. Is that how you say it? Jacques? He, all I could hear last night was Copenhagen fans singing. And they were away to Chelsea. And, like, good on them. Worst game I've ever been to was Ajax, Blue says. God, it was dead. Savage. Yes, Streamer69 knows. Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal fan. What a legend. Just told him to guess, guys. I said I support the best team in the world. And what was his guess? Arsenal. I didn't say it. Well, I did say it, but he also confirmed it. So, I mean... Arsenal, 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 Arsenal. Who are we going to stick in a forward position here? Messi? Inca Messi, Inca Messi, Inca Messi. Goal, 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 goal. Oi, oi, Gunner, let's fucking go, me too. Someone on Abstract said, hey, create stream clip, good stream. How do I do that? Create a clip and see what happens. Okay. Oh, it's like Twitch where you can create clips. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Surely a VIP at the Bernabeu for the quarters. Don't think we're gonna get some. I don't think we're gonna get the tickets for that. I don't know if I can wangle going back to Madrid again. 3 times in the space of a month would be quite a lot, wouldn't it? I've been to the Bernabeu for a VIP game before. I went and watched them last season in the group stages against Napoli. I want to say it was Napoli they played. Chelsea fans look scared. Yeah, they just look scared every day of the week anyway, mate. They have to watch that football. So, bless them. Right, let's use some of these other big cards we've got here. In the hope that Messi does a Messi and plays. Right, so I think that's all of the unique competitions. Is there any that aren't showing up on SRD, guys? What's this ultra defensive thing? Register a new team. Okay, so ultra defensive looks like, is it just limited? Oh no, you can change it to unique. Oh, what about super class? Rare, okay, that's fine. The ultra defensive, you can build a unique lineup. What is it? 5 unique cards. Play with 2 goalkeepers and 3 defenders. Don't concede and win amazing SoRare Pro cards. So you can get a tier 1. Tier 1's got Pedri in it, Rossi, Trent, Benteke, Virgil, Musiala, Musa, Hartel, Gould. Wow, there's some real good ones in here. Joyson from Bournemouth. Oh, Jesus Christ. Paintsil, Forsberg. Yeah, the tier 1 is absolutely nuts. Oh, mate, we're going to have to look at that. We haven't got the goalies for it. We haven't got the players to do it. Yeah, Daz, I can't complain, mate. I can't complain at all. I've got a very good job, and I love it. So I feel blessed and honoured to be able to do it every day. I used to be a junior gunner back in the day. Streamer69, nice man. Chelsea a whack like bum crack. That's a sentence, isn't it? I didn't think I'd hear today. I barely have goalkeepers for 1 squad, so they want me to put 2. Yeah, I know, right? The rewards are good though. There's no cash, but the card rewards are good. But yeah, we can't make a lineup in it, guys. We can't make a lineup in it. SoRare data, pick your slack up, man. We need to see these these competitions inside here. I don't know why we can't. But, again. Right, so we need 4 in-seasons in here, guys. So we are going to go for... What have we got? Do we do what we did at Unique and just do... No, I think at Limited I did like Man City with Everton. Or... I reckon we could probably get away with the Arsenal one. We've got enough in-seasons there. Right, let's go Gvardiol. Scrolling down quite a long way there to do that, aren't I? Forwards, what have we got? We've got Doku and Savio. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. Nunes is shit, isn't he? It's pardon my French, but he's bloody rubbish. Ruben Dish. And then in this spot here, we can pick a classic Foden. Let's do that. Yeah, Liverpool, Newcastle playing each other in the Carabao Cup final, so they are not playing on SoRare, but they are both playing. So yeah, we've got a lot of missed players. That's usually we have both those teams, especially in season. So we're going to be a little bit dry this week in season way, but everybody else will be as well, right? Now, I think it's going to be a week of the small stacks winning Prem, so we'll see, but I don't know. I'm struggling to see how less Arsenal go off against Chelsea. I don't see, or Chelsea go off against Arsenal. I don't see how we're going to win it. Rutter. Savio. You got any more Arsenal win seasons? Nope. It's a bit annoying, isn't it? Well, let's see what we've got left in season. Remind me at about 12 o'clock, guys, and we'll do that giveaway at 12. Around about 12-ish. Everybody retweeting. Love to see it. Cole Palmer is due for a goal or two. Yeah, we've been saying that for weeks, mate. He has cost us a lot of money recently. I can't use Cole in this lineup anyway, if that was what you were mentioning. Also, no Villa or Palace. Didn't realise that. Short game week. Small game week. Right, we need a non-Chelsea player, basically, just to go in the Arsenal lineup. Oh, it's all a bit rubbish, isn't it? Who do we choose? Do we go Rutter? Rutter's shown recently that he can get a goal or two, hasn't he? Goal and an assist. Nottingham Forest could be best stacked this week. Yeah, they could be. Fortunately, we don't have them. I really don't want to use Mateus Nunes here, guys. I just don't rate him, to be honest with you. Hey FBL, good to see you, mate. Hectic morning for you, is it? Proper hectic over here as well. Building hundreds of lineups. It's not that hectic, but I'm only mocking it. I'm going to put Belieber in there. Captain Rice, because he's a beast. And then go div. So the third team, we will go for. We'll go for the Chelsea lads, yeah. Let's do a full Chelsea team in case they somehow trip Arsenal up. Hoping it doesn't happen, but yeah, Enzo 100%. Then Cole came off the bench, didn't he? So did Nkunku. That's the team. Cole's getting captained. Trust in Cole. Good thing is we can kind of separate the Chelsea guys into their own little lineups. Are the Bundesliga lineups done? I've done some unique teams. Do you want me to go back through some teams, guys? Jacques said definitely Rutter in that other one. Maybe I can change that in a minute. I went with Rutter for now. Later streamer 69 over on Abstract, mate. Good. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for all the messages over there as well, everybody. Appreciate it. Getting all the notifications pinging me at the moment. There's 25 people watching right now. If you guys wouldn't mind interacting with the stream and liking, commenting, all that good stuff, sharing it on Twitter, it goes a long way. It really, really helps us out. I'm just going to take you through the lineups that have been made so far, guys, so you can see how far we are and what we've done. I'd be so overwhelmed having Pranksy lineups to do. It's all good, mate. What can't I say as an Arsenal fan, Eldorado, that they might beat us? Right, so yeah, these are the Prem lineups. I say the Prem's a little bit here and there for us this game week because we usually have Liverpool and Newcastle cards, and obviously we don't because they're playing against each other in a final of the Cup. So that's where we've built there. Ignore the limited stuff, it's stuff I did earlier. La Liga is tricky as well because we've mainly got Atleti and Real, and they both obviously played 120 minutes midweek. So that's a bit of a hard one to predict. Bundesliga, we've got some alright matchups. We've got Leverkusen against Stuttgart. We've got Bayern against Union Berlin, is that? And then we've got Dortmund and Leipzig are playing each other. And we've got players from both teams. So kind of tried to separate them up. I've only built one classic team because it sucks. Thanks for the likes on the stream, guys. I do appreciate it. Let me refresh and see what the likes are at. 8 likes, legends. Love to see it. There's that. So champions in season, we've gone for a Monaco with Jonathan David as our outlier there. We don't have a forward. PSG rotating, but also playing against second place. So you'd like to think that they would use some of their better players. And then this one is just thrown together of what we kind of had left. Who's got the best matchups? And then down into Challenger. These are Challenger lineups we've built so far. We've built an absolutely hectic one here. This one's disgusting. This one's absolutely vile. No Sanchez, please. This guy's due error leading to goal 2. Yeah, it's fine. He's in the Chelsea lineup though. That's just if Chelsea slap, then we do well. And that is the third team as well. That one was. So yeah, this lineup here, I think will win the competition if all goes well. But again, this one's got just as much chance, and this one here, looking good if Veerman plays as well. So we've given ourselves a really good chance of getting the cash in Challenger in season. Probably the strongest part of our gallery, I would imagine. It's really strong. Leverkusen goalkeeper rotation. Personally playing for Hideki though. Yeah. I did think that when I built the lineups, but is you just have to have the balls, don't you, to make that, that change to Kovar. You have to be able to predict it. I just don't know how you do that. So, yeah. We've got one Kovar, we don't have 2, so I'd have to put Kovar in one of these 2 lineups, basically. Maybe I'll put Kovar in that one, but then if Hideki plays and gets a clean sheet, we could, yeah. Yeah, I did think that, no pun intended, I did think that earlier when I was building. I did say that, I think, to the stream as well, that Kovar might play, but how do you predict that? I don't think Xabi Alonso will come out and say that, so we'll see. I am Nick Cole, watching you since an hour as silent viewer. Great content. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Getting better and better. We're leveling up all the time. If you haven't, Nick Cole, go over to the YouTube, search PranksPlays, so drop us a sub. We've got, really good SoRare content that come out of there, football vlogs, all sorts of good stuff. So, yeah, I would appreciate it. Again, guys, anyone watching the stream, chuck a like for us. It does go a really long way. It helps the channel out quite a lot. Under 23, we've gone for this lineup. It's kind of what we had left goalkeeper-wise, and then just the best of the rest that we hadn't used. MLS is just disgusting, and this was without any of the Messis being used. We've got 2 unique Messis. So here we've gone for the LAFC sort of 3 best players that we had, and Evander and Edmundson. And then this lineup here is the Miami guys with Wagner and Blake. And then this is the best of the rest with Kalinya, a couple of LA Galaxy guys. And then classic lineups, as you can see. All looks good. And then we've got an all-star classic team with Messi in it down here, just in case. I just shared stream on X. Appreciate it, guys. You don't predict Kovar. If you could, I would be signing up to your Patreon. Kovar wasn't good at all against Bayern. Shouldn't get the chance now. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. Let's change your goalkeeper every other match, like some managers seem to do. Like, I think it's bogus. And it sucks for SoRare purposes too. Alright, where are we up to? Is this where we're up to? The Liga in season, yeah? Okay. So we've got Marmadashvili and we've got Oblak as our in-season goalies, so we're going to just have to use them, aren't we? Yeah, again, it's going to be tricky to pick because I think Alaba's nailed in. Definitely. Yeah, tricky. Yeah, MLS does look strong, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, it's a little. I chuckle every time I see the players that Pranksy bought for MLS because it is a bit nuts, isn't it? It is a little bit nutty. Jay Young, thanks for the comments over on Abstract, mate. Appreciate you. Eldorado, just gave you a tweet you like, mate, and a repost as well. We're out here. We'll help each other grow, everybody. We're all just going to help each other grow. Not in a weird way. Let's go Pedri, and then let's go Rodrigo, and then one more position. Jude. Hey, Jude. Don't be afraid. Take a sad song and make it better. Sorry guys, I'm just getting pinged left, right and centre at the moment. Alright, team 2. Let's have a look. Jan. Big Jan. Big Jan or black. So if we're doing Jan or black, we've got to just basically choose. Did Lenglet come off then at 90 minutes? I don't remember. Let's have a look. If he did, then he did come off at 90 minutes. Molina or no, Le Normand. Thanks, man. Small community of very good people. Yeah, I completely agree. Absolute legends here. These streams are the highlights of my week. Not even going away to the football matches is my highlight of the week. My highlight of the week is streaming to you guys and interacting with you guys. It's all honestly absolute dream for me to be able to do this for a living. So, yeah, we can all grow together, guys. You know, baby steps. We're getting there, but we've got the basis of a great community here. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys. Right. One more in-season lineup we might be able to bang out here. Thibaut. It's like the throwaway to line up here, guys, so let's not think about it too much. If we're going to do that, actually, let's put... Oh, it's annoying, isn't it? That's annoying. Does anyone here follow HNL? I have one question only. What is HNL? Would love to know what that is. Stick Carl Hein in there. We'll have other goalies for under 23, I'd imagine. Bundesliga in season. Gulashi, Hradecki, Kobel. Croatian League, cool. Who better to cap for Prem in season? Bowen, Damsgaard, or Sells? I would say Sells. Maybe. I don't know. Sells or Damsgaard? Right. Who are we putting in here then? Nkape. Let's just put these guys together, because if the goalie doesn't play, then the lineup's dead, right? So I think if we do that, that's just probably the safest option for us, personally. Grimalgu. And then Captain Grimalgu. Everyone knew what HNL was except for me. So there we go. Kobel. Gonna have to just keep the three teams that we can build like just really far away from each other, I think, because it's just going to be a mess otherwise, isn't it? Slot it back in there, and then last lineup we'll do like a Gulashi, and we'll try and predict some Bayern players that will come in. What do we reckon? Kim Min-jae doesn't look likely, does he? Judging by this. I reckon a Stanisic bloke's going to play. Dyer could play too. What do we reckon about Dyer? Eric Dyer. He does seem to come in and play these sorts of matches, doesn't he? When they're playing weak opposition. Not even just weak opposition, he played against Stuttgart and Mainz as well. If anyone's going to get rotated in, it's going to be him, right? So what do you reckon then, Finko? Is Kim out, Dyer in? Or is it Kim out, Ito in? Should I do that for now, as it's the third lineup? And we'll try and figure it out. Oh, Sugar Plum. Didn't mean to do that. Don't know why I just said Sugar Plum either, to be honest with you. It was a bit weird. Trying to get my swearing down to a bit of a more of a minimum. I'm becoming quite aware that I swear a bit too much. And it means I will have to bleep a lot of stuff out. Dyer is safe. What does that mean? He's safe to play? I think he'll play. If Kim is out, Dyer could be in, yeah. Should we risk it? Should we risk it for a biscuit? Let's do that. I'm willing to risk it, boys. It's the third lineup. Right, champion in season. So in season goalkeepers, we've got Majeki, Edison, and Donnarumma. I think we use all three of them here. Petrovic we can use in classic, and he is absolutely fucking incredible. Flipping incredible. I meant to say them. Thanks for all the love on Abstract, guys. Appreciate all your faces. Such a lie, you win loot box. Oh. Never mind. We're going to use... Right, let's make the first one. Let's do our Monaco, guys. We may even have a BRF for this, guys. Maybe. I don't actually know. A lot changes on this gallery. Quite a lot. Clearly. Yeah, we do have BRF. We're going to use him then. And then we'll use somebody that doesn't play for that team as like our little outlier. I have 2 cards on one player who said he loved the club and they play next, Dynamo Zagreb, so his coach got mad and said he will not play that game, so I'm fucked now. I don't have anyone to change for him. That's so savage when that happens, isn't it? But no, I guess that's SoRare for you. In this position here, guys, I'm half tempted to not use a PSG player. Not because I don't think they'll do well, but just because I'm just scared to kill this lineup in case it doesn't start. So I think Rodrigo's got a fantastic chance of playing, as he came off early in the last match and the match before. So he should have some legs about him, considering the rest of the Madrid forwards played nearly the full 120. So that is the logic behind that pick. And do we captain Birif, man in form? Yeah? Yeah. Don't even need to know the answer. You guys are going to say yes on that. I know you are. Right, and then we'll try and predict the PSG team. We did it midweek. Maybe we can do it again. Hakimi looked bloody knackered. Let's not use him. Or do we just use Hakimi as well? Just sendy. Because there's no Champions League games for like another month, right? So it's not like they got rested for anything. International's coming up. He only plays for Morocco. Not that there's anything wrong with playing for Morocco, in case anyone gets offended by that. But yeah, maybe that's the team that will play. Alright, and then the third lineup, we'll go with Edison in goal. And we will try to make something nice here. Let's have a look in Saisons. Switch it up. Have a look what we got to use. Orban could be good. Rudiger, Balde. Lucas Hernandez. Maybe a bit risky. Cucurella. Paella. Estrella. Oh, let's get up for a sec. My back is hurting, my legs are hurting. Let's get up. Let's go big cam for a sec. Oh. Stretch out. What do you reckon of the shirt, guys? What do you reckon? Sneak peek at stuff that we're working on in the background at the moment. This one's long sleeve. I wore a short sleeve one last week. I don't know if anybody remembers. But yeah, nice fit. As you can see, working on some stuff in the background, guys. Definitely, we're always working on stuff in the background. It's lovely to see. We are branching out, we're doing our bit. I don't know your guys' thoughts on the merch. Oh, at the moment, it's just a nice little work uniform for me. So, for now, it's pretty good. Right, let's keep building, keep building. Just don't know who to put in here, to be honest. Pacho played 120, and they have other players who can play in that position. Let's go Willie Orban. They didn't play midweek, did they? So I don't think. Gonna go Cassidy because he's in form, and that card looks so cool. Not the best reason to use something, but let's go Doué. Sesko as well for the Orban, like kind of link thing, and we'll go Doué. I was well impressed with Doué the last couple of weeks. You got to have some merch, even if it's just to wear on stream for brand recognition. Yeah, man. We've, you know, the Pranksy brand is something that we've been constantly evolving and working on for a good few years now. And it's nice to bring it to the PranksPlays table too now. It's really cool. As you can see behind me, this whole studio is branded. We've got the colours are all right. You know, that red is the red that we use on everything. That's the Pranksy pigeon eye. Yeah, everything's thought through. And then if I go big cam one more time, see, like, hang on, whoa, up there. There's a little Easter egg there. Be impressed if anybody could tell me what that was from. Yeah, give Martinelli and 50 mil for Doué right now. Yes, mate. Yeah. Though we don't want to get over hyped with Doué, but you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of like that young Mbappe that came through at Monaco. You know, like he just had the build about him already. Like he was a teenager, but he had that look about him that you can tell like this guy's going to be strong and he's going to be quick. And that is a dangerous, combo. Right, under 23 goalies. We've got Kukubo here, Trubin, SoRare, Camp. These are all new goalkeepers, so not use those guys. Let's go Leo. Let's go Beraldo. Let's go. This guy's hitting a bit of form, isn't he? Marino Hinestroza. Fair play to you, mate. He's on a lovely bit of form. Look at his AA as well. He could be a sneaky one, couldn't he? Segovia's been a bit of a letdown. Thought he was going to be better than that. And we'll use him again because we had him in the other one. Both game against Liverpool when he came on, he was the most dangerous player on the field. Yeah, he's just super exciting, isn't he? He's got that little burst of speed, burst of pace that is just terrifying for defenders to, you know, worry about. Go Yamal there, and then I feel like Musiala is just one of them players that just burns you at the moment. Scores are never really high enough. I feel like he's took a step back this season. I don't watch Bayern on the regular, maybe it's like a system thing, but he doesn't score that well on SoRare anymore. Loads of messages over on Abstract, sorry guys. Desiree do on a PSG stack if you have him. Yeah, man. Should haul good return. Man was inches away for 2 goals on Anfield. Yeah, Doué's a beast. Doué is a beast. Last player. Let's use my Musiala then. Let's not try and trip ourselves up. Let's use a good card because we could win a star in that, couldn't we? Let's make another under 23 lineup with Trubin. Big Willie, Kubri. Big Willie. As a Liverpool fan, I'd rather we didn't. No, we are going to talk about this, SoRare. You've had it very easy this season. So, you know, you got to take the good with the bad. You can't really complain. Pranksy's in the chat. Doué is a monster. Pranksy knows, mate. Pranksy knows. Everyone send Pranksy some love. The man that makes this all possible. Big up Pranksy, the legend. Yorbe. He's been really good for us recently, hasn't he? Big Dan Burn for England. Come on. Eldorado, mate. Come on. I mean, as an Arsenal fan, you'd rather we don't talk about football. We've got Real Madrid in the next round, mate. Did you not hear what Henri said? He was like, nobody expected Greece to win the Euros. Nobody expected Leicester to win the league. Nobody expects Arsenal to win the Premier League. That's not going to happen. Nobody expects us to win the Champions League. We're still in that. That could happen. Big Dan Burn, BDB. I need to get that tattooed. That needs to be my next tattoo, Pranksy. I'll just get BDB on my forehead. Yeah. Yeah, too many podiums, but nothing won. If anybody on Abstract has no idea what we're talking about right now, Pranksy is in the YouTube comments and chat right now for the live stream. It's a good time to ask Pranksy questions. I know he loves answering a good question. Don't you have to beat Madrid and then PSG to reach the final? Yeah. Or Madrid and Villa. That would be quite cool. Me and Harry support either of those teams. That would be quite interesting. The thing is, we already beat PSG 3-0 this season. People forget that at their place as well. We completely wiped the floor of them. And, guys, no one's going to agree with me here because of the state of the league, but Arsenal were much better than Liverpool. Just going to put that out there. So I think if we've got a better chance of beating Real Madrid and PSG again, then we lose to Villa. Yeah, probably. Harry said that as well. He was like, Unai's got your number. They are a different team now. No worries, Pranksy. Take it easy. Think John better focus on lineups than chasing the Arsenal lost cause. Never. Never. I will not have you beat me down like that, thinker. Oh mate, Eldorado 100%. If Saka didn't get injured, we'd be up there with them. We might not have won the league, but we'd be up there still with them. Like, we are a striker away from winning the league, 100%, 1,000,000%. It was Liverpool season, man. It was Liverpool season. They've been consistent. They've got no injuries. You know, not really sure what else we're supposed to say about it, you know. Arsenal and their low block. I'd rather play the way Arsenal play than just play gun-ho football like Liverpool do. If we were getting sloshed about like you guys were against PSG, I'd be worried for next season, personally. I'm not salty or anything, but be interesting when those 3 players that are running out of contracts don't sign. I feel like Liverpool fans need to just remember that it could all turn sour very, very quickly. Eldorado, you joker. Do you remember? Eldorado just said, SoRare, you remember when your main striker was Ricky Lambert, lol. Andy Carroll, don't forget Andy Carroll. It can go back to that pretty quickly. So right, you know, Liverpool, the way Liverpool deal with things with wages and stuff like that, be very quick for you to get back to that situation, my friend. So enjoy the success and don't put any other clubs down when you're having it, because it can very easily switch. Like, we've not won the league for 20 years, so you know, you get some fans that have been calling for Arteta to be sacked because we haven't won the league this season. Like, yeah, some people are stupid. Who do we use here? Ivan Perisic came off, didn't he? Been good recently. Yeah, you definitely could do with signing all three of them. I don't think all three of them are going to sign though, are they? Obviously they would have by now, especially Trent. Like, what's stopping him? He's a Liverpool lad. Problem is you've got is since January these guys have been able to speak to other clubs, and if Liverpool aren't willing to break their wage structure to keep these players, then I personally don't think all three will leave. I think one will stay, one maybe two will stay. But yeah, it's just who do we think that's going to be, basically, you know? Yeah, you have. Yeah, see, you've gone through some shit, so right, you have. Arsenal went through some shit over the last, 10 years too, and we've come through the other side, and we're a good side again now. So yeah, when people say that we should sack our manager and all this sort of stuff, I just think people are very quick to forget where we were a little while ago, and I don't forget that. Could be a cool lineup, this one. He's best buddy Bellingham, apparently. Yeah. Yeah. I believe that's where Trent's going. Real Madrid. Hala Madrid. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of formation that Madrid will end up playing once they've got their centre-backs back. Do we think they're going to play like a free-back with wing-backs or something? You know, like Trent as like an inverted right wing-back. Carvajal can turn into a centre-back when he's back from his ACL. With like Militao and Rudiger or Alaba. Interesting. They've got a lot of good wide players too, so be interesting to see what they actually do. MLS in season. Nothing better than tuning in just as time for a bitter anti-Liverpool rant. Hello, Nanzo. Good to see you, mate. It wasn't really bitter, to be honest with you. I was just saying to not to put. There's no point putting Arsenal down, and you're in the same situation as us not long ago. So that was all I was trying to get at. Was that, if those three players don't sign, your next season could look very different for Liverpool. Could languish in the middle of the table. It's up to the club to make sure that doesn't happen, right? Right, let's go for... How does this look, guys? We go for LA with a Benteke. LA with a Benteke. That rhymes. It means we have to do it. We'll go for Boanga at home. Where are we going? MLS Team 2. Someone's from Vietnam over on Abstract. Hello. Hope I'm reading that right. Real don't take any prisoners with players, so he can't make mistakes like he has. He'd get slaughtered. Yeah, the fans don't take any prisoners, but I just wanted to say Liverpool and Arsenal should support each other. We have been through same shit from 2010-2018, Eldorado says. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I do see where you're coming from. These two goalies look crap. I'm missing something here. Why have we got all these Montreal guys? Is this dude back? Is George Campbell back? Bit of a weird one, isn't it? It's kind of forcing ourselves into doing this because we need to use 5 in seasons. Hotel. Amber. Bamba. Give a Sergio Busquets here. What do you reckon of that? About as best as we can make it, isn't it? With the 5 in season still being used. I'm gonna go Sergio. And then I don't know if we can make a third team here. You need to have 4 in seasons, don't you? We've got Pulse Cam. Let's have a look. Can we do it? We might not be able to make it all in season, but maybe use 1 classic. We might have to use a classic in that spot. When is Mosquera going to be back? God's sake, what happened to him? Like, he was on the bench and he's just been out. Does anybody know what's going on with Mosquera? Yeah, Nanzo, I don't expect you to. I don't expect you to support Arsenal in any which way. But yeah, beating Liverpool at Anfield to win the title. Good times. I'm really running a limited Campbell anyway. Anybody know what's happened to Mosquera? He played every single match for Portland last season. He hasn't been, he's literally not. He was good as well. Like, he was young and he's good. I'm a bit confused about the Juan Mosquera situation there, to be honest. I'm a bit confused. So if anybody has any info on that, it'd be much appreciated. Honestly, you don't know how much I would appreciate that, because it's throwing me right off. Right, and then here we can use a classic. I don't really want to use Tom Pearce. I mean, we've got players like Tribeco and Alaba that we're not using. Let's do that. And then Alende's been good. Okay, so where are we down to now? All Star, we're not doing that. Right, so we go back up now and we go back in from Premier League Classic, I believe. Is that where we're next to? Yeah. We've still got loads of goalies here, so we can make these lineups still, guys. Oh. Sorry if my energy levels drop a bit by this point, guys. It's a bit of a slog doing a long 3-hour stream, but I love every minute of it. Have we still got music playing? We do. Let me know if the music's too quiet or too loud, guys. If you want me to bump it up or bump it down a bit. I know it's just royalty-free, like, dance music, so it's nothing exciting, but it's things you have to do to not get demonetized or copyright striked. I can play a little bit of copyright music, but not a lot. Right, let's look. Who have we got? You'll fall in love. I know you will. Our number 6 is the king of Brazil. The centre half, he'll give you hell. Our wall at the back is Gabriel. You know that 7 behind you would be better if it was Saka. I would usually agree, but it's not just an Mbappe shirt. Hang on. If it was unsigned, I would agree. The lighting's really bad, but yeah, signed. He signed it on the 7. There. That's signed. It's a signed Mbappe shirt, that one. Which is why it's facing that way. Here's a signed one. Mosquera has a lower body injury, return unknown. Thank you, Finker, for updating me on that. Appreciate it. Alright, let's stick some Arsenal boys together. Urian, Timber, coming in clutch recently. And then let's keep it moving. Let's go Edison. Make a City team. Got Haaland, haven't we? Erling Haaland. Got Anderson, he's brilliant. And then we'll make a Chelsea lineup for the third one. It's sad not making the Newcastle lineups that we usually make, isn't it? Sad not having that to look forward to. You just never know with Newcastle. Sometimes they just whip out 5-0 for like no reason. Everyone scores really good. It's kind of what, you know, it's kind of like the hit and hope, isn't it? Forward, Nkunku, a bit of Cole. Move on with our lives. La Liga Classic. We have built 68 lineups so far, guys. We're about halfway through. Thank God the deadline doesn't stop until 3 PM. Otherwise, we would be screwed. I'm ignoring Rudiger on purpose, guys. In case anyone's like wondering why I'm not using Rudiger. It's not because I don't like him or anything. It's because I'm concerned about him starting the game after playing at 120 and then sprinting the whole length of the pitch to celebrate. When they could easily play Asensio and Alaba, you know? And we could get caught out, which we don't want to happen. Vasquez, and then let's go Cucho. Should we go Cucho here? Let's pick a better forward then, if we're going to do that. Rafinha. I just got finished with building mine 6 lineups. 6 lineups still good, mate. 6 lineups is still good. Not having my Liverpool lineups is making my game week much smaller. Yeah. Loads of people are going to struggle with that. Apparently Mosquera will return around late March, early April. Okay. So not too much longer to wait on him then. That's good to know. Who should we stick in here, guys, with this? Should we find another... Should we go Lewa? Or should we go Pedri? Because I think the other goalkeeper we've got left to use is Atleti's goalie, right? So should we do that? You got one lineup, Jacques. Is it a Brighton lineup? Judging by your picture there, maybe it is. Brighton against City. That could be your lineup. Kepa, Edison and Sanchez might wasted your Arsenal stack. Not really sure what that means. Someone on Abstract just said Kepa, Edison and Sanchez might wasted your Arsenal stack. I don't particularly think the Arsenal stack is going to win, to be honest with you, mate, but don't think the players that we have can hit the scores high enough, but we can win some cards. That's not the end of the world, right? I'm pretty satisfied with 6 lineups. Trust me, I have something to watch the entire weekend. Nice. Even better when I started playing SoRare, I stopped betting. Yeah, I think a lot of people can say the same thing. And I think as well, like as people get older and, you know, I think it's quite an easy swap to make from playing FIFA or EA, FC, whatever it's called now, to playing SoRare. And, you know, people's pack addiction, and people spend thousands of pounds on that game every year, and I'm not even talking content creators, I'm talking regular people. San Diego in the MLS, that's even better, mate, to be honest with you. I did have quite a Brighton collection, so I sold up. Yeah, you probably did the right thing getting out of Brighton. It's not been the season for them. Pranksy brought Brighton collection this season too, and yeah, it was really unlucky. New manager, change of style. They're still a good team, I think, but yeah. Marcus Alonso, ability to hit hundreds. Stick Mbappe in here. Vinny. Can't drop all 3 of them, can they? Let's go Mbappe. He's been better, isn't he? It's been better. It's just better. $16 lineups, so right, nice. That's without your Liverpool guys too. It's good. Yeah, no, it is good. It does give you, it does give, you know, I mean, the weekends already have meaning, right? Because we love football anyway. But yeah, SoRare is just such an engaging way to enjoy football. Well, it's a great layer to add to your enjoyment of football, I should say. You know, I think if you're someone that loves football and is like betting at the weekend, doing accumulators and stuff like that, I feel like your money's so much better put into SoRare. Just not just for like return on investment cases, but just for enjoyment as well. I mean, if you're betting on the football every weekend because you want to make money, I think you're doing it wrong anyway. It should be because you want to add some enjoyment to the matches, an extra layer of something, you know, to look at and to be like, oh, this means a bit more now because I've got a bit of money on it or something. Not like, you know, you're putting all your life savings on a 2-0 win away or something. Because when the fun stops, stop, as they say. Right, let's... what happened to Mukele? Was he suspended for the Champions League? Is that why he didn't play here? Is he suspended? Should I put him in? I'm going to guess he was suspended. What's going on? My phone is going absolutely crazy. Sorry, lads. No idea what was happening there. Sorry. Okay, so I think again we need to make sure that we're just leaving the Leverkusen lads in one lineup because of the goalie situation. It's risky to spread them. I'm going to go Amiri as the captain there. SoRare says, yeah, mainly classic, but a Notts Wolves in season, which looks good considering fixtures. Nice. Eldorado says, yeah, I would never watch Croatian League between 7th and 8th club and cheer for my player lol. We brought way too many forwards and have no defenders. I mean, Webster is like our best defender at the moment. Haha. Tell those Madrid Tinder girls to calm down. What? What the hell does that mean? Tell those Madrid Tinder girls. Confused.com. Confused me on that comment. I might need some context on that. Do you mean from my clip on Twitter? Is that what we're getting at? Confused. Upamecano's going to play right because Kim's out. We don't have the goalkeeper, do we? No. No goalkeeper here. And then let's build one more here with Kobel. Let's do let's build a Bundesliga Dortmund stuff. Dortmund ADME. Should we just stick a Scov Olsen in there for old time's sake? Your phone was going crazy, you said, so I assumed it was Tinder. No, my friend, I'm not on Tinder. I've been in a relationship for more than 10 years with the same person. We were engaged, have been for a long time, but we ended up having children. So the wedding has been put off until we can afford to do that. But yeah, I've got three children, all with the same person, and very happy. So no Tinder for me. Got 3 young children. I've got a girl who's 8, I've got a boy who's 4, and I've got a young lad who is nearly 2. Yeah, my phone was just going crazy of like meetings and all sorts of other business stuff. Nothing exciting, unfortunately. Still going, Bazza. Daz Bala. Let's make this a PSG lineup. Is there anybody else up here we can maybe put in? People think Vinny's 100%. Well, I could quite happily do that. That's a really strong team if they all play, right? So usually when we get down to Champ Classic is when we start struggling to make the teams look like really nice, you know? I'm still well aware that looks really good, but it's like, are they all going to start? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Hang on, I should put Donnarumma in that lineup then, really. Hang on, my bad. Let's do Donna there, and then we'll put Petrovic in a different lineup. Right, Daz has just said, have you ever done a video on how Pranksy came about, etc.? It would be pretty cool to watch where the SoRare war chest was built from. So, if you haven't already, you can watch our first video on this YouTube channel, which was the Arsenal Man City vlog, first matchday vlog, first video. And I basically explain who I am, why I'm doing what I'm doing now, stuff like that. The history of Pranksy, you can probably find it online, but yeah, he made a load of money when the NFT boom first happened. He was pivotal in mainstream adoption towards the start with NBA Top Shot and Bored Apes and stuff like that. Pranksy minted 1,250 Bored Apes, and as we know, anyone who knows NFTs and what they are and what happened back in the day, you know, Bored Apes became the biggest NFT project ever, and you know, they had a floor price of like, I want to say over 100 ETH at one point. And yeah, he minted 1,250 of the original 10,000 of those. He helped bring NBA Top Shot to a bigger audience. There's and then yeah, moving on from that, CryptoPunks and all that kind of stuff. That's where the Pranksy war chest comes from. So yeah. And Pranksy is an absolutely massive football fan, big Newcastle fan, and SoRare was a really good fit. And to be honest with you, it's probably one of the safe, not financial advice, but it's probably one of the safest places to have your crypto at the moment, because we've all seen the price crashes and all this sort of stuff, and the fact that you can just peg your winnings to ETH on this is incredible, right? So you can really farm some ETH. Yeah, no worries, guys. Anybody ever wants to know questions about this sort of stuff, you're more than welcome to ask. If it's something I can't answer, I will openly say that. Want to be as transparent as possible. Any jobs going at PranksPlays. Maybe in the future, once we grow a bit. We've got a fairly strong team behind us at the moment, with guys working in the background and all sorts of bits and bobs. Eldorado stopped going to Arsenal games for his own well-being. I understand that, my friend. I do understand that. Was Kubrasi the wrong move here? I feel like Atleti might just flop, mightn't they, because of how sad they're going to be. They might just flop it out. That sounded weird. I told you, when you start getting down to this level of it, none of it looks good anymore, but that's only because all of the rest of it looks really good. Madrid play well and dominate. Vasquez could hit some great AA, couldn't he? Playing from the back. Vasquez to Vinny. You heard it here first. I minted a Canate Liverpool FC NFT, and that's worth a whole load of nothing. Yeah, just like 99% of everything else in that space. At least in SoRare you can keep playing forever, right? Well, as long as the players don't retire. You know, and this all the talk about classic cards. You know, once your in-season cards are classic, they're worth nothing anymore. It's completely bogus, right? Because you can still win insanely good in-season cards. No worries, Dads, no worries. Cheers for all the comments everywhere, everybody. I really appreciate all the different avenues everyone's coming in to watch the stream. All the way everyone's interacting today is great. Absolutely love it. If you haven't already, guys, drop a like on the stream too on YouTube. It really does do us a massive favour. I know I say that, I probably sound like I'm beating a drum here, but yeah, it does really help. It really does help. You want a job, but only if the job is SoRare based / matchday vlogs. Yeah, that is a great part of the job. Cannot complain. Like I said, I'm blessed every day. I've done some hard graft in my life, like manual labour and stuff like that. So it's nice to do something that isn't that. Gonna have to use Cucho somewhere. It's my job to beat that drum. That's right. That's right. Right, I'm gonna have to stand up, I think, for a minute, because I'm feeling myself lagging. Sorry guys, I've travelled a lot over the last couple of days, and stayed out late and watched football and stuff, you know, so I'm very tired. Oh dear. Right, let's go big cam, stand up for a minute. I need to stretch my legs. Oh, sorry guys. Let me just stretch my legs a bit. Shall I put the light on? A bit dark over here, isn't it? Let me turn the light on. I'll have the light off because I thought it looks cool, but you're going to see me a bit better. Oh, what time is it? It is 12 o'clock. Hour left of the stream. We're almost down to rare. Almost down to rare. We're almost down to rare. Right, scroll down. Where are we up to? Blue Challenger Classic. Challenger Classic. We've got 2 teams to make it. All 3 actually. I forgot we've got Livrakovic or Egrabayat. I always get confused with that guy's name. Maybe even Suarez, you know? Or Suarez. Schwa. Missing Davy Roth. Probably saying all of these names wrong. But alas, here we are. Do you know what graphics card you have? Yeah, it's a GeForce RTX. I can't remember. What is it? I can't even remember. I've got the box anymore. It's the one that everybody has. You know, the good one. It wasn't like the most recent one. Was it like a 4090 or something? I'm not very good with the tech stuff, Blue. It took me a good minute to try and figure all this stuff out. When I'm not a PC guy. I'm a console gamer, yeah, I find the PC stuff very techy. So the stream would probably be better if I understood stuff a bit more. But I feel like I'm doing alright anyway. But yeah, I don't know too much on that side of stuff. I wouldn't be able to like look at my computer and tell you what parts are in it. But it cost it was a pre-built one. Well, I customized the build on it, and it came out to around about $4.5–5 grand. So it's like, it is strong. It's a beast. It can play games at 4K. Like frames are really good even when it's at the top end. So okay, so you've got NVIDIA AI software that will boost your camera lighting, etc. Didn't know that. See, Blue, I might have to get you in on a call, mate, to help me out with some stuff at some point. If you are knowledgeable on this kind of stuff. Because you wouldn't believe how long it took me to figure out how to get my stream to stop echoing. Download NVIDIA Broadcast. Is that like another tool like OBS? Yeah, $2 grand of it was the graphics card, yeah. Like I've played some games on it, and the frames and the graphics are like top notch. So I played the new Indiana Jones, got that on here, that came with it, and that's a good like test of the graphics card. And I've played some like big online shooters just to test it out, and yeah, really good. From a normie's perspective, really good. GM everybody on Abstract, dropping all the comments in. Love to see it. Forwards. Forwards. We just go De Jong and Dzeko there. Dzeko. It sits alongside your graphics card software. It sorts all your audio too, and early tests are very good. Maybe I can pick your brain at some point next week, maybe, Blue. I've got you on Twitter, so I'll DM you, and we can, if you don't mind giving me a hand, helping me out, then it'd be much appreciated. But for now, guys, Who's playing? Is it Livrakovic? Is he playing? Is he playing? Is he back? Or are we going to stick with Egribayat because he's been absolutely brilliant. Heroic performance last night. This man's not getting dropped, is he? Egribayat for the win. Egribayat is in my heart. Probably people walking past my office right now thinking, what the hell is going on in there? I think we decided that Vieira was suspended for the last match, wasn't he? He's not actually out. Or maybe I just decided that, I don't know. Is this the lineup we used Tolby in? Someone shouted Tolby earlier, didn't they? I did get a Tolby shout earlier, so we'll use him there. I don't want to use the Kuiper, guys. I've got a feeling he's going to be on the bench. Although he has started the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No way he started 11 games on the trot. Is that real? Okay. So this will be the game he gets rested, right? Yeah, Egri looks good. Going to use my brain, guys, and I'm not going to play De Kuiper. Trapp, Neuer, Wirtz, Kim, Palinha, Pavlovic. Thank you, Eldorado. Anyone else needs to see that in YouTube. Eldorado's just dropped a list of players that he knows are not playing from the Bundesliga. Yeah, massive help, Eldorado, thank you. I think Wirtz and Kim are probably, and maybe Pavlovic as well, are the 3 that I could have potentially used. Wait, did I use Pavlovic, or was that the other dude I put in the teams? Let's go back. Was it Pavlovic, or was it somebody else? No, Stanisic, wasn't it? Was it Stanisic? Too many itches. Not the kind you want. I put Stanisic in here. So I reckon I've got big brain and he's going to play. And I'm not listening to the bench thing there. It's probably in the weaker lineup of the 3 of them anyway. I reckon. Right, so where are we up to? Where did we get up to? We've got All-Star, MLS Classic to build. Challenger, Classic's done. Okay, so let's move now on to MLS Classic. We should be able to build some stuff here. Yep. Right, let's go CJ Dos Santos first. Don't we have some players we can partner with him? Yeah, we've got Negri. Let's do Negri and Dos Santos together. Emil Forsberg against Orlando City. It's not bad, is it? Let's go Busquets. Let's go Suarez, and then let's go Emil Forsberg after that. That's a pretty sick team, isn't it? I think it's hard not to captain the Miami guys. Jacques said, gotta run. We'll probably miss the giveaway, but have a great game week, guys. No problems, mate. I will run that giveaway. We need to decide on what card we're going to give away. Yeah. Let me try and figure out what card we can give away, guys. Right, so those are the 5 cards that are getting given away. Sorry lads, I am here. Just looking for a card that is not overkill, but something that is still good enough for you guys to want to win it. Should we go for a Premier League player? How do you guys feel about that? A Premier League limited player? Just no defender. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. No defender. What about a Premier League guy? How about, I'll tell you what. What about Gabriel Martinelli? Now he's back from his injury. European night still to come. International break on the way. Usually gets minutes for Brazil as well, doesn't he? Some minutes. Not Arsenal. I just said Martinelli, didn't I, Finker? I'm just looking through the gallery at what we could potentially give away. I mean, I would quite like to use Martinelli in Limited, to be fair. I would quite like to not have to give him away. But, I don't know. What do you reckon? How would we feel about a Christmas Martinelli card? It's not a special Christmas one, but it is a Christmas card. What's his price at the moment? He's about between £5 and £10 at the moment. Premiership nice. Don't like him, but would like his card. Lol. I've said it before. Not Martinelli. Okay. Okay. Let me keep looking. One moment, guys. Bear with me. We're going to go for a Prem, yeah? You guys wanted Prem. Let's have a look at Prem. How about a... That's pretty poor, isn't it? I kind of want to give someone away that you guys are going to like. Raheem Sterling? Haha, I'm joking, don't worry. I'm joking. Don't kill me, I'm joking. Sorry guys, this is probably really boring. How about... What about Pedro Neto, special Christmas card? What do we think about Pedro Neto? Raheem Shillings. What do you reckon? Should we do... Who did I just say? Should we do Pedro Neto? Premier League, forward. He's had a good bit of form recently. Seems to be getting a lot more minutes, getting trusted a lot more. I know it's not a super expensive card, but it can't just be. Corey says sound good. What do you think about Neto, guys? Neto's alright, yeah? Should we do Neto? Yeah? Yeah, Pedro Neto, not the second choice Arsenal goalkeeper, guys, in case you were wondering. Should we do a poll, right? So the poll's going to be... So we'll do Neto as the first choice, yeah? And then we'll do Martinelli as the second choice. So I think some people might want Martinelli over Neto. Only one I want from Arsenal is Raya. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get away with doing a Raya giveaway today, guys. So we've got some other giveaways running alongside this, like on Twitter and stuff at the moment, which I still need to finish. So Martinelli's winning right now. Oh no, he's unclicked. Right, I'll let that poll run for a minute, guys. I'll keep building, and then we'll come back and do a giveaway in a sec. Does anybody know how to do a giveaway on YouTube? No, never done one before. I could just scroll through the people that are here and just randomly pick one, but there's like a tool I can use. Yeah, you guys drop. There's if you're watching over on Abstract and you want to get involved in this giveaway, come on over to YouTube, like the stream, and interact in the poll that's currently going on in the chat. Let me see if I can share this link into the chat over on Abstract, so if anyone's watching there, you can come along. So I've just dropped the link to the chat in sorry, the link to the the link to the YouTube stream is in the Abstract chat. So far Martinelli's winning, but not by a lot. Cool. Right, you guys do your votes, and I will continue building for a moment. Just got to get these teams done eventually. We'll stream till 1 o'clock, guys, and then we usually go and watch Harry and Quinny with the Deadline Day show for the last bit of news and stuff. Maybe choose some lower price players and give to more viewers. Must be a YouTube picker. Having in mind, I'm not lucking. Yeah, I've got no problem with doing this more in the future, guys. Doing like, you know, maybe a couple per stream or something. But it's something I'll have to get nailed down and okay with the boss man, Pranksy. But I can't see why we can't do that, especially if it's going to help bring more people in and get people more engaged in the stream. So I can't see how it'd be a bad thing. So keep your ears to the ground for that one, lads. MLS Classic is looking dreadful, isn't it? Can't remember who it was, but someone was always in the chat moaning about Timothy Tillman and how bad he is. I respect it. We're going to use him though. It's Zaha in there. Martinelli's winning the poll currently with 12 votes. There's 19 of you watching, so there's 7 of you that haven't voted. Do you guys feel like you're early with PranksPlays? Like, do you feel like we're going to be one of those channels that does blow up? Do you feel like I'll be good enough at this to grow the channel? I'm not trying to stroke my ego. I'm just honestly, genuinely interested to know what people think. Like, you guys are the guys that consume the content, right? So, yeah, I can take criticism, guys. So if you think it's something I should be changing or doing better, then let me know. Because we are all in this together, as they would say in High School Musical. Oh, thanks, guys. Appreciate the comments, man. Yeah, I mean, I've never been on camera before, guys, and stuff like that before we did any of this, so it's all a learning curve for me. I think I'm already like 10 times better than I was when I started, like when I'm out in public and stuff, doing the content and stuff, you know. Like, I don't care about holding a camera up anymore. Like, I was a little bit nervous when I first started doing it. I think you can probably see from the first video to the most recent one that I've grown in confidence. I hope that the viewers can see that anyway. I'm trying my hardest out here. Right. Give up supporting Arsenal. Never. If Arsenal got relegated and we were just in the bottom leagues for the rest of the time, it would still not make me change club. Just couldn't do it. I love them too much. Right, who's going in with Moldovan? Do we risk our De Kuipers here? Maybe do one De Kuiper lineup. Otherwise we'll be silly if we don't use him, won't we? Should we chuck these dudes in ones with all these weird leagues? I've had to step up for Fatera. You just have to put your big boy pants on and stand up. Yeah, SoRare's getting larger, and with being the biggest account on it, more people will come to watch. Yeah, I hope so. I think a lot of people don't realise that we're streaming. I feel like the algorithm's not throwing us out everywhere because, like, for instance, I have, I talk to Nepo quite a lot, Nepenthez, on, well, frequently. I speak to him on Discord, and, yeah, I spoke to him recently, and he said he didn't even know that we were streaming. Obviously, we've been streaming for, what, over a month or something now, so, yeah, I don't think the algorithm's being too kind to us, but that's why I need you guys to help out, liking, sharing. Like, I know all the names that are always in here. You're doing good with streams. I'd like to see Pranksy here someday. Yeah, maybe one day, but I wouldn't hold your breath. Not because he doesn't want you guys. Well, he doesn't want you guys to know who he is. Basically, that's why. But I always thought Twitch streaming was better than YouTube streaming, to be fair. Yeah, I think the reason that we're not streaming on Twitch right now, we do have a Twitch channel, so you can go over and follow PranksPlays on Twitch. We're looking at doing the gaming streams on Twitch. So at the moment, we've got, when we do SoRare, we stream on X, YouTube, and Abstract. But when we stream actual games, I'm thinking of streaming on Abstract, YouTube, and Twitch rather than Twitter. I think the reason it works, I mean, I could be wrong, but like all the bigger SoRare guys all stream on YouTube, right? YouTube and Twitter. That's where like the majority of the content comes from. It's not really like it's not really a Twitch thing. But we are going to do like actual real gaming content. So like we'll do like community streams where we can all like group up and play Halo or COD or something like that together. I want to get that going as soon as possible too, because yeah, one of my biggest passions in life is video games, and like whereas SoRare is a video game, it's kind of not at the same time. So I think we could have a real good laugh playing some games together as a community. Maybe start an esports team, who knows? But probably not that good, but we could start like a fun esports team for like older gentlemen. I'm sure there's some oldies here with me. Oh, thank you, Eldorado. I appreciate you, mate. Twitch gets less views than YouTube. Yeah, but it's good for revenue though, isn't it? With like subscriptions and tips and stuff like that. Whereas on Abstract, you only get tipped in. I think people can only tip you in Pengu. Right, guys, should we end that poll? YouTube giveaway picker. I'm just trying to find a picker that we can do here, guys. Right, let me see if I can do this. Well, if you haven't voted, guys, last chance to get your vote in now. It's your last chance. Esports is the biggest waste of money. Honestly, you're better off starting a football club, no joke. It's good people finding you if they're interested in SoRare as well. There's like 4 teams that make profit and it's from merch. Yeah, I get that. It was more like, not like an actual organisation, but like more just like a laugh, you know, that we can do together. Okay, so that didn't work. Does anybody have a website that works for this? Because all I can see at the moment is like YouTube comment pickers. And that's really not what we want, is it? We want to pull a winner from the stream. How do I do that? Do you know what I mean? Does anybody know? If not, I'm just going to have to randomly pick someone. Right, ending the poll, Martinelli won. So we'll do Martinelli. Martinelli will be the giveaway, guys. If anybody knows a good bot or something I can use to do... Sorry lads, I'm trying not to be boring, but I'm trying to find a tool I can use to do this giveaway. They're all just comment things manually, but you have to input the names. I agree with Blue Clark, was in esports back then, the industry is currently stagnating. Just pick, doesn't matter how. You are. Hang on guys, hang on. How do I see who's in here? Wheel of names. Okay, so we do we'll do a wheel of names, yeah? Wheel of names. Okay. Right. Everybody, say hello in the chat quickly so I can see who's here. And I'll put all the names in and we'll do it. This is going to be long. But I'm going to do it for you guys because I love you. And what I do, I'll share this in a sec, guys, once I've got all the names on it. And if you don't see your name, then tell me before I spin it. I'm just going to get everybody in that I know's here. Eldorado. Next is Contrabass. trying to do this as quick as possible, guys. I'm really sorry. Nemanja. Corey. Corey in the chat. Get your Corys out. Get your Corys out. Who's next? Anfield. Jock. Can't forget Jock. He's stuck around. He was about to leave and he's stuck around for this. So that would be it'd be good if you won it, to be fair, wouldn't it? After that. Right, Corey. Limited. Let's go limited. Limited whale. I'm just going to put limited. Save time. Not that I think you're limited. I'm sure you're probably very... Yeah, you got a comment to be on the wheel, guys. If I don't see a comment, I won't do it. Next time I'll figure out a better way of doing this. Okay, but for now, if you guys want to give away, this is what we're going to have to do. So I've got... Wait, have I got FBL? Yep. So I've got... Right, let me bring this over so you guys can see. Can we see? You guys can see, yeah? Well, you can't really see because my head's in the way. But I'll tell you what you can't see there. I've got blue Clark. Oh, you can see it all on the thing anyway. Alright, guys, let me know. Let me know. If your name's not on there, say something now. Alex. Alex, I haven't got you on there. Alex is on there now. Anybody else? Contrabass is on there. Danny. Danny. Make sure to drop a comment, guys, if you want to be part of this. There's 19 people viewing and not all of you. Wait, Paul Pioch. I haven't put Paul on there, have I? Paul? Let's do Paul. Anybody else? Alex. I've put Alex on. Danny. Put Danny. Paul's on. TPK. How could I forget TPK? Is that it, guys? I feel like I've given enough warning, right? We've been talking about this for like 5 minutes now. I'm looking up at the list. I can't see. Scrolling up. Yeah, I think all you guys are locked in, yeah? I don't think you want them to come out of the shadows, do you? Loads of chances. Right. So how do we... I'll click to spin. Right, you ready? Should we do it? Right, come on in, guys. Good luck. This is for a limited Martinelli, and I believe it's Christmas Neon card as well. It's not special, but it's Christmas Neon, so... I will get Pranksy to send one of you this card at the end of the stream, or when he can, when he's available today. I obviously can't do it myself, so I don't log into the account, but I will get this out to you. Right, good luck, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? It's like it's Danny. Danny Liotti. Danny Liotti. There we go, guys. That is the first giveaway we've done on stream. I'll find a better way of doing it in the future. But yeah, Danny. Danny Liotti, are you on Twitter? Do you have a Twitter? So I can speak to you in DMs so I can get all this sorted out for you. Danny, if you've got Twitter, go onto Twitter for me and go onto the PranksPlays Twitter and just like something, and I'll see the notification pop up that it's you. Let me know your Twitter name in the chat. Starting to think, is Danny even here? Is Danny still here? Yeah, okay, he is here. Cool. Yeah, let me know what your name is on thingy, mate, on Twitter, and I'll get all this sorted out for you. But yeah, no, it was cool, guys. No, it's cool. I'm glad we did that. Let's finish building these teams out so that I can grab some lunch when we hit 1 o'clock. I'm all lost now. What are we doing? We're doing All-Star Classic, aren't we? Let's just stick a few forwards in there that could score goals. Tadic captaincy. Alright. I think that's all the blues done now, is that right? Yep. And then back down to some Premier League in season. Yeah, well done, guys. Appreciate you all being here for that. Yeah, Danny, just need to make sure before you leave the stream or anything, mate, you let me know how I'm going to contact you so we can so we can do it. Right, let's keep building. What can we build here? So we've got some in-season Arsenal Donnies here. We could do Timber with some Arsenal. Sorry, Pickford with some Arsenal. Oh, Nick, I didn't even see you, mate. I'm sorry. I was doing it with the YouTube chat. I wasn't looking at the abstract chat. I do apologise. Oh, I feel really bad now. Someone on abstract's been here since the first minute of the stream. Ah. Sorry, Nick. I really apologise, my friend. I feel really bad now. If you haven't joined in on the other giveaways that we're doing, Nick, make sure you do. We've got a couple running on Twitter at the moment, somewhere. Sorry about that, my friend. I didn't see that. At Danny Leo _9. Right, let me find you quickly before I forget about this. Okay, right, I've just followed you back, Danny, so I'll get that sorted for you. I'll send you a message later and we can get that sorted out. Right. Alright, let's get crack on with this quickly before we run out of time. Right, forward. Should we chuck Erling Haaland in this one? Let's do that. Oh. Never felt so bad in all my life that I didn't include that guy's name on the thing. Sorry, mate. It's going to bother me now for the rest of the day. Right. Yeah. Sorry, Danny. I've seen it, mate. I have followed you back. So once I'm finished with the stream, I'll DM you and I will get something sorted out. But yeah, Martinelli. Let me find what card it was. So it's the number 490 of 1,000. That is the one we're going to give away. Yeah, I did say be on YouTube, but I'm only annoyed at myself because I've spotted that guy who's been commenting the whole stream basically. So he's been here since the start. So it was nothing. If I'd seen the message, I would have put him in the giveaway. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. But I won't rerun it because that's not fair on the winner either. So yeah, I'm really sorry, but we'll try and do multiple of these per stream in the future. I think. Pranks, you have many limited? Yeah, loads. Probably tell you an exact number, to be honest with you. Pranksy owns 296 limited cards. It's the lowest amount of cards that he owns. Any scarcity. Alright. Team 3. Let's see if we can actually make a team. All season in seasons. And then let's see what we can build. Ricardo Caliafiori. However you say it. California. California. Gonna have to go for a different goalkeeper because it's not gonna work. Why is Neto 88%? Would you guys not prefer, like, oh sorry, I've just seen Eldorado's comment. It said next time more cards, lower value, so more viewers can be lucky, please. Would you guys not prefer we gave away like a card a little bit more expensive? I know Martinelli's not exactly expensive, but like, do you know what I mean? Like a sort of $5 to $10 card rather than like 5 $1 cards. I'm genuinely interested to know what your thoughts on that, guys. But yeah, I do agree. We could do a few of these, especially on a Friday stream, because it's a long one and it's a big stream as well, like for the weekend's lineup. So, yeah. Let me know. Let me know what you guys' thoughts on that. Is there a single player I can put in here that isn't going to screw us? Let's put a Stupinan in, and then down here we just need a classic goalkeeper. Let's go Kepa. Marino hat-trick incoming. Right, La Liga in season. What have we got here? See, this is interesting. We've got different goalkeepers now. I think 1 high card and 2 low value cards. Yeah, that could work. We could do like a low one at the start when everyone trickles in, another low one middle of the way, and then for retention we could do a big one at the end. I think that works out right, and then the people that have stuck around till the end of the stream get the chance at the better card, and it gives people more chance to get involved in the stream, and it's not super early, so then people will be awake and stuff, or be able to actually sit and watch the stream. I don't know, guys. Let me know your thoughts on that. Happy to collaborate with you guys on the ideas process behind this sort of stuff. Because you are the guys who are going to be, taking part. So, right, in season. I used to do a duck race for Futera at half time. What's a duck race? So we had first, second, third. That's cool. Or make it a competition like Quinny does sometimes. What kind of competition does Quinny run? Oh, okay. Ask a question. Okay. So it's like skill based then, basically, rather than luck. Maybe we can do like a mixture of the three. We've got no problems with giving stuff away, guys, on this channel. I mean, if you've been following us for a while, in my opinion, we do the best giveaways that anybody does on SoRare. So, we can consistently when we win, we'll give back. We've shown that we'll do that over the last couple of years. Now, every time we win a tier 1 unique, we do a tier 1 rare giveaway with the same card. Every single time. I believe once, a long time ago now, maybe a year and a half ago, we did a unique card giveaway for another 23 guy. That was huge at the time. We even had ideas about letting you guys do community lineups. You see this tab here. So if you guys have a pro SoRare membership, you can go on to. You might not even need a pro membership. I'm not sure, but yeah, you can create lineups for us. And we had an idea to. Good afternoon, Red or Dead. You've missed the wheel, my friend. I'm sorry. We've already done the giveaway. I apologise. Feel free to stick around though and join in. Just trying to build out some teams. Alaba in there as well. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it, to be fair? Take Vasquez out and then change that to all seasons to see what we've got forward wise. Mbappe, I think Rodrigo's like the better chance of playing, like the more guaranteed start. Would be crazy to win a unique. Yeah, I mean, I remember when we did that on social media, everyone was going crazy because it just wasn't done. Like, I'm not saying we should give away unique cards all the time because it's not viable really, but there's no reason why we can't do limited and rare giveaways like quite fairly regularly. I feel like we do anyway, but yeah, we like to give back, guys, and you know we're super interested in doing physical giveaways too. Like not long ago we did a giveaway for the SoRare Rivals jersey. Red or Dead says just here for the vibes. I love it, mate. I'm all about vibes. Does Pranksy have some mid from Contender who's willing to rent me for a few game weeks? I don't think we have any Contender cards, mate, to be honest. There's like a few knocking about, but we usually use them in All-Star. Yeah. Maybe we could like look at doing it once a season. Do it with like a tier 5 plus craft or something. We can commit to it, we'll say before, and we'll do it live and be like, look, we'll do a craft, and whoever it is, we'll give away. That would be pretty nuts, wouldn't it? Especially because content creator luck and all that stuff that everyone says about, you know, could end up being messy. Who knows? I'll have to run that past the big man though. I can't make that decision on my own. It's not my money, it's not my account, so yeah, we'll see. But that could be cool, couldn't it? That could be cool. Let's use some. Let's go for in the back, Ignacio. Hello, everybody over on Abstract. Hey Theo, how you doing, mate? Who do we put in here with this? Do we put Yamal or Rafinha? Ooh, yeah, Yamal. No, let's put Rafinha, so I can use Yamal in under 23, can't I? Or even in this third lineup. Because we've got a goalkeeper, we can. To be fair, we do an Atleti one here. Atleti. Oh, here's a hat I brought while I was in Madrid. I wore this hat during the stream. During the match. I brought it because I was cold, and then about halfway through, I took it off and threw it on the ground and didn't wear it because I was getting annoyed with the Atleti fans that were around us. And to be fair, I prefer Real Madrid. I've seen them live 4 times now, and they've won every single one of them, so I think I might be a good luck charm for them. So maybe I shouldn't watch Real Madrid versus Arsenal in the next round. It's a good point, actually, isn't it? If I am the good luck charm, I don't want to stitch Arsenal up there. Go Connor, and then stick a Jude in there. Atleti. Yeah, you guys, if you're an avid watcher of the content, you wait until you see this. Yeah. There's like 2 parts to the vlog. The first part of the vlog is like more exploring Madrid, and like you might have seen the clip of me doing the zoo in like some famous park in Madrid. There were so many people the other side of that camera laughing at me. That was really embarrassing. But we do it because we think it's funny. And yeah, the second part was the evening, the VIP. Yeah, sat in a neutral VIP area with both sets of fans was an experience. Let's do a little mix up here. Because as we know, stacks never win at Rare. Very rarely. Hey, you get it? Very rarely do stacks win at Rare. Ooh, na, hey. Don't act like my Kimmich, na, hey. You don't know me. And then Galashy, and then we do a cobble one last. Willy Orban. Ooh, na, hey. Alex Garcia meant to be playing, is he? Conundrum for me, who to prioritise between Evanilson, Garnacho or Xerxes? Not the best choice, granted. Evanilson's on a bit of form, isn't he, since he's come back from injury? No worries, Eldorado. Thank you for being here, mate. I appreciate your input the whole time you've been here, man. You've been been proper chatty. I really do appreciate that. Makes my job a lot better and a lot more fun. So appreciate you, mate. It goes a long way and it doesn't go unnoticed over on PranksPlays, guys. You guys are awesome. And let's do Xavi Simons here. Captain Sesko, because I believe in Sesko. Right, and then we're going to have to do this. Where's Brandt? I would say maybe Evan Nilsson. Without looking at matchups, maybe Evan Nilsson. Red or dead. He's a good player, isn't he? He's done really well, I think, in his first season too, so that is very promising. Yeah, I mean, they're home to Brentford, aren't they? Yeah, I'd say Evan Nilsson. Man United's just hard, isn't it? Like, Xerxes, like, he'd have to have like a really good game, won't he, to like have a good score, so I don't know. I'm also not the best with my United predictions, so Sesko cap. Yeah, baby. Me and Harry had a big disagreement this weekend. Not like a nasty one, but like talking about Sesko. Harry doesn't rate him. I rate Sesko. And I think Arsenal are going to sign Sesko in the summer. He's like the perfect fit for the Arsenal team right now. I see him doing really well. Right, who do we chuck in here with these guys? Mbappe? Yamal? Do we do Yamal here? Yeah, let's do Yamal there. That's a good idea, right? Because that's Div 1 in season. Yeah, Bournemouth are good value for the money, yeah. Definitely. Definitely good value for money at the moment. Right, we've got 2 Div 1 teams, so the other Div 1 team can be this one. Where we send the PSG boys into oblivion and hope we get it right. First versus second, and there's no Champions League for the next month. So surely, I know some of these guys played 120, but let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. And if anything sort of changes, we can adjust it when we get closer. One more team to build here. Do we have an in-season goalie to use? Or are we going to Petrovic it up? Don't fancy Fofana at all. I reckon we, only because it's Div 2, we use Marmadashvili here on the off chance. Problem with players coming from Bundesliga is often they seem to be playing counter-attack. I rate him, but Sesko seems to be best on the counter. Could be. But what I would say to that, which obviously I've had this conversation this midweek, when I was away, was if you put Sesko in, don't forget the ABS chat. Sorry guys. Can you share with us a sad crypto story? I cannot. Most SoRare game weeks, Theo. There's a I am sorry, I've really slacked on the abstract chat today, guys. I do apologise. I need to figure out a better way to have my my chats on the screen. Hang on. Pop out chat. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, there we go. I've got both them chats open on my screen now. I'm sorry. I've slacked on abstract today, guys. I do love you, abstract viewers, still. I do apologise. Yeah, what I was saying, sorry Blue, about Sesko is if you put Sesko in the same positions as Kai Havertz, I feel like Sesko scores a lot more goals. What's going on here? Why is this lagging? Why is this lagging? I hope there'll be more football people on Abstract too for these streams. Yeah, me too. Yeah, they don't often. The Abstract streams don't often take off for the SoRare content, but I don't see many other people doing it. So, you know, it's nice that we're maybe one of the only ones. If you're going to raid Bundesliga for a striker, it has to be Guirassy. True, yeah, it's lagging for me too. Don't know, I feel like Sesko like is the Arsenal mould. He's young, he's tall, he's fast. And obviously we've shown interest in him. Is SoRare data down, guys, or something? What's happening here? It's not just me, is it? I'm going to be ending the stream in like 10 minutes anyway, guys. So I may have to discontinue once I'm back from lunch. You know. Not down, just lagging, is it? Mine's not doing anything. Mine's not doing anything. It's irritating me. It's just stuck here, guys. It's just literally stuck. What happens if I click that? Is that going to give it a kick? Come on, work. Work. Alright, let's refresh the screen, see if that does anything. Yeah. Yeah. It's not a good problem for them to have though, is it? TPK. Lots of people are going to be on here because it's nearly deadline time. So they should be able to hold the load. I do think half the time as well, it's this gallery. I mean, I wouldn't want to see what it looks like for Pavel Trader or someone like that. It probably lags to hell trying to load everything up, you know. Do we go heavy on the Monaco boys? Don't really have much choice, do we? We've not really got much left else to use. I don't like using the scarcity above until closer to deadline, just so it's easier to look at things later. Let's just do that. Div 2 team. Marmadashvili. Probably going to let us down. Minamino's on good form. Well, it's working again, guys, so that's good. Where are we down to now? We are down to Challenger in season. Mignole. If I can get Boscagli into this lineup too. Pavel can do one. Oh. Pavel gets a lot of heat in this community, doesn't he? Pavel does get a lot of heat in this community. But what I would say, I'm not like sticking up for Pavel, I don't know him or anything. But I have a friend who does a lot of YouTube video about FIFA and FC25. His channel is 92k, but he's French. Yeah, maybe your friend should make SoRare content. Is he old enough to make SoRare content? If not, Theo, you should get him into it, mate. Get him to use code PranksPlays as well. Or click our link. That's in our Twitter bio. And then we can both get some free stuff. Ooh, where's Boscagli? Don't act like you know me, like you know me. Boscagli. 3 Division 1 lineups here, boys. That's power. That is absolutely power, isn't it? Pavel can do one. That just cracked me right up reading that. It's nothing like a little bit of a passive aggressiveness from English people. Do one. I love that. That's what makes us one of the best nations on earth, man. If you don't do content about SoRare yet, maybe they can contact him. I don't know. If he's your friend, Theo, why don't you tell him to make SoRare content? Maybe explain to him what SoRare is. I mean, I think it's the job of everybody, isn't it? All the players of SoRare. It's to spread the word. The more people that play, the better the platform becomes. In my humble opinion. Oh, is Aiden back? He's pretty good, isn't he? I think it's worth risking him in that lineup though. Sticking Otamendi there. Give it a Victor. Make another lineup. Next time I see him, I have to go. Have a good day. No worries, Theo, mate. Thank you for coming and jogging my memory about the chat over there. Hey, Goat Customs in the YouTube chat. Legends. Hope you're doing well. Hope the Goat Customs team are good. Absolutely class seeing you kind of people popping in here. Love to see it. I'm gonna trust Trubin in that one. Looks like he's playing. Yeah. I'll tell you what, the hardest thing to do to get people to play SoRare is to put that initial bit of money in. That's the hardest bit. Once someone's put the initial £50 to £100, $50 to $100 on, something like that, you know, that gives you a good enough base to, you know, play the game, in my opinion. And then once you're in, you're in. Especially if you're someone that doesn't mind, you know, spending a little bit of money on doing a gamble here and there. Like, it's easier to get those people involved, in my opinion, because they're already, you know, willing to throw some stuff away. Yeah, so no worries, Goat. Yeah, this is literally this is what we do on a Tuesday and a Friday. We build lineups from the number one account on the planet, PranksPlays account. These are teams that we've built today with the community's help. We're up to 99 teams, and I'll be at maybe 120 to 130 by the time we finish. So as you can see, you can scroll down. There's all the Premier League lineups, different clubs. We built some of this stuff earlier, limited stuff. La Liga, so all your Real Madrids and everything. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with SoRare, but this is what it is. It's like five-a-side fantasy football with NFTs as the cards. So there's Bundesliga tournaments, there's Premier League tournaments, there's La Liga, there's Champion, which is like a mixture of top 5 leagues. There's also Challenger, which is the next sort of group down of leagues. And then Contender, which we don't play. That's like sort of your Celtics of the world and stuff like that. Under 23 competitions. Nanzo, correction, it's a number 2 account. No, it's not. People might have more cards, but this is the best account, in my opinion. I'm looking at everybody's galleries. This is the best account. We might not win the most, but that's probably because you've got someone like me building the lineups, and I'm not an expert. So I'm not paid to be a football expert. I'm paid to be a content creator, guys. So, and I think we do all right. I think we do all right. So yeah, that's what it's all about, Goat. That's what we do. Goat Customs. That's what we do on the SoRare streams. If you want to check out some more content on the YouTube, we've got football match day vlogs, which we've just done one where it was like a sort of a failed vlog to yeah, sorry, I was just reading a comment. Yeah, we've got the last video we did, we went to Madrid and missed the match by a day because the date of the game was rearranged and we didn't know. So that's a funny vlog. We were just in Madrid for a weekend, missed football, and then we went back and did a redemption arc this midweek. So that video is coming soon. There's always lots coming out of us at the moment. So we try and stay consistent and stream twice a week. Red or Dead said, not as hard as watching instructional vids explaining how to lodge ETH into your wallet and transfer to SoRare, then crossing your fingers during a transfer. Well, good thing is now you don't need to explain crypto to anybody that wants to play SoRare, because you can literally use a cash wallet. So that isn't even an excuse anymore, really. As long as you're in one of the countries that allows it, there's plenty of ways to deposit and put money on SoRare now that doesn't involve anything to do with crypto. So yeah, SoRare did the right thing and sort of crossed that bridge already, I think. But yeah, like I said before, I think the hardest part is to get people to put the initial investment on. Once that initial investment is there, they're hooked, because the product itself is super engaging. It's really fun. Yeah, no worries, Goat Customs. Yeah, again, like this isn't like this is a crypto NFT game, but at the same time, like I just explained, you don't even need to interact with anything crypto, any wallet, anything. You just don't need to anymore. So it's very user friendly. Yeah, exactly what Red or Dead said. It's super user friendly. The game's been streamlined now. It was quite niche a couple of years ago, so you'd have like global all-star competitions. So you'd have like players from China playing in the same leagues as like players like Mbappe and stuff like that, which was great for the audience that enjoyed that niche product. But for your average football fan, it wasn't the greatest, because you'd have to have knowledge of complete world football. You know, you'd spend all the money in the world on buying an Mbappe and then get beaten by some bloke you've never heard of from the Japanese league or something. But yeah, the SoRare have got a great formula these days now. Yeah, so basically, let me go to game week. I can show you. Let's go back a game week so we can actually see some good results. So you can see here. Let me click back on OBS so I can see. Go to rewards soon. So you can see here, this is rewards that we'd won game week between 7th and the 11th of March. So there's the cash totals, and then these are 8 different card rewards that we won as well. And then it shows you like the lineups. So this is, oh, let me zoom back out. So these are real world matches that happened. So you had Bruges played against Cercle Bruges, which is their rivals, PSV 1-2-1. So you have like the scores here, and then the players score accordingly to how well they played in the match. So it's kind of like FPL, but like on complete steroids. FPL doesn't touch this. Like FPL's poo, basically. And you have 2 game weeks per week. So yeah, there's lots of different scarcities. Unique is the top, so 1 of each card is minted each season, all the way down to limited, which is the yellow cards. And they mint 1,000 maximum of them each season. Yeah, what TPK said, you can't find any other game as the coverage is comprehensive as SoRare. That's a great way of putting it. They've got the best scoring matrix in fantasy football, in my opinion. Super engaging. Always stuff going on. There's always special tournaments coming out every single week. And only on top of that, you can win jerseys, you can win signed jerseys, you can win match day tickets, you can win experiences. Like since we've been promoting SoRare and playing the game at a high level, I've been and done all sorts of crazy stuff that we'd never ever get the opportunity to do in real life. So yeah, SoRare's great. If you're a football fan and you don't mind having a bet or something like that, then you're more better putting your money into SoRare, because you buy the cards and then you keep them. You can do what you want with them once you own them, just like any other NFT. They are yours. But yeah, so basically you buy teams to yield back rewards in cash cards. So SoRare has its own marketplace. So they mint the cards on the primary market, or you can like insta buy them. So you basically, there's an auction or there's like insta buys, and you can get the cards that way. And then there's a secondary market where managers can sell or trade cards to each other. So you don't even like, you can make really good trades. So for instance, like if you haven't got cash on your account, but you've got some cards that are worth something, then you literally just like offer somebody a trade with the cards that you have. If I'm making any sense, sorry, I've been on the stream for quite a while, but yeah, if you don't know much about SoRare and you do like football, just yeah, do a bit of digging on YouTube, find some videos. There's some great content creators out there like Quinny and Harry Trades. They've got really good sort of videos explaining the game detailed and stuff like that. And we actually did a comprehensive thread a little while back as well, so you can scroll up the page and find that on our Twitter, where we kind of explained the ins and outs. Even FPL is trying to experiment SoRare scoring matrix, one of the FPL challenge. Yeah, FPL are gonna, I feel like they're gonna start seeing SoRare sneaking up on them at some point, and they're gonna have to change. I mean, they've already done a few different things this season, haven't they? Yeah, Blue Clat as well. Find a team you like, buy a classic stack. Classic cards are these older versions here, and they are cheaper. But yeah, I probably made that really confusing in the way I said that, but Junior Mod says, Goat Customs, you will lose money. It's a guarantee, so keep that in mind. You need years of experience to be able to maybe see it. I wouldn't agree with that at all. You're not guaranteed to lose your money at all. But that's not a guarantee. A lot of the sentiment of that is people that have lost their money from time ago when the cards were loads more expensive than they are now, and people that generally don't win on the game. Which isn't me taking shots at you, Junior, at all. Or you say that, but for instance, like you see it all the time, like the success stories on YouTube. There was a guy in here. Was it Monday when we did the we did the midweek lineup? Someone came in here and proved it. He won. Was it like 1,200 quid or something playing rare, and the team was literally like £100. That's what he paid for the team. Yeah, and again, like Blue Clark said there, you'll lose on some players and win on others. I think again that isn't the right way of looking at it. Like you should, when you're buying cards, you should be looking at returning investment off of those cards, not, oh, I'm going to buy this card and hope that its price goes up. Like there is instances where that does happen and it does work. Like for instance, second choice goalkeepers becoming first choice goalkeepers, or big players getting injuries and then second team players coming into the team. You'll see like increases in price and stuff, but it's more just about you buy a team hoping that you can win back that amount of investment or more. Yeah, new players will lose a lot, Junior, but that's because they're not experienced, right? So they need to learn from the content creators and the rest of the community. It's up to us to help new players when they come in. Goat says, I have nowhere near the knowledge of football needed anyway, but it's nice to learn of a new game style of gaming. Yeah, I'd say if you're not super involved in football, then it's probably not worth investing and doing it, basically. Because like you do need to have knowledge and time as well. Time. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Junior. I do agree with you. I wasn't trying to argue with you. I do agree. Ugh. It's gone 1 o'clock, guys. I'm supposed to have stopped streaming. Yeah. Yeah, if you look at the way Pranksy spent his first 500 ETH, the next 500 ETH was spent a lot better, and that's just being a new player. If you buy a stack, you don't need to do all the team picking we do. Yeah, but again, if you're buying stacks, then especially if you're playing limited and rare, yeah, so literally what Blue said, you can do that. So for instance, if you're a Chelsea fan, you can just buy the Chelsea players and then just use your own knowledge on them and play them every week. But yeah, and what SoRare says, it as long as you aren't stupid, it's fine. You may lose money, but it's also a form of entertainment. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, people will spend thousands of dollars on FIFA points every year just for the next game to come out and you lose everything, you know? So putting money on a platform like SoRare doesn't seem like the dumbest play in the world, you know? Because you get to play forever. Yeah, Classic Limited are insanely cheap and low risk. Yeah, 100%. You got a very. It's very hard to win at that level. Don't get me wrong. It's very hard to come first, but you can still yield card rewards and essence and things like that. It's a very intricate game, but not intricate at the same time. Once you're playing it and you're in, you get it. Yeah, Rafinha for 40 euros is mental. And then when the season ends, Rafinha will be like 20 euros. So it depends when you want to invest. Alright. Do Arsenal with a different forward. Nah, let's just do Arsenal. Oh, so hot in here today. Yeah, you either win or you lose. It's the same in any game, right? So sad that we don't get to use Saka. So sad. Right, I'm probably going to end the stream in a second, guys. I do need to stop and have a little bit of lunch, so I'm starting to flag now. But yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in today. It's actually been a really good good stream, I think. Lots of people came in. We did our first on-stream giveaway. Yeah, we've done a lot of teams. We were 103 teams in. We'll just quickly finish this one, and then we can say 104 teams in. Yeah, 104 teams made, guys, on stream. I'll build the rest of them off stream before Pranksy puts it across later. Might just go up scarcity and play Super Rare Classic instead of Rare in season. Might just stick with Classic. I'm so bored of cash rewards. Yeah, that is like one of the downsides to the split now, isn't it? Is that you can't, if you're playing in season, you can't really win cards. Yeah, no worries. Goat Customs, good to see you popping in though. Appreciate it. Take care, mate. Speak son. Speak soon. No worries, mate. Take it easy. Yeah, cheers, Blue. Thank you to everybody, honestly, for tuning in. Yeah, we are live every Tuesday and every Friday, 10 to 1, building lineups. I try and go live Monday and Thursday as well, to go over midweek stuff, basically, or like weekend results and stuff like that. So we'll maybe go live again on Monday, and we'll go through the weekend if it's been good. And if it has, we'll sort out some more giveaways and cool shit to do for you guys. So that's what we do. If we win, you guys win. So yeah, I appreciate everybody dropping in with the help and stuff like that. I hope everybody has a cracking weekend and a lovely game week with lots of rewards for everybody. And I'm going to get some lunch and then go tune in to Harry and Quiddy. They can see us through. Alright guys, I appreciate all of you. I've been John, this is